Hello. We're here. We're doing this again. Don't ask why. But we are here with your Victini power rankings for season 1 of Victini. As always, I'm here with Maki.
In a different universe, I had a whole bit last time, but that was lost to the cosmos. So you get this.
I made a mistake. It's fine. We also found well no I was gonna say we found Ivory. Ivory found us, so he's here.
Yeah, he just kind of broke into a recording studio and is here now. So
Yeah.
here we are.
I want all the recording equipment set up. We're making a podcast. The CDC podcast starting now.
I mean it is Victini Pick'ems with the two of us, so it was already a podcast.
Yep.
Not Pick'ems, power ranking, same thing, whatever.
Just one is togless. Little spoilers for later.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I really hope Tog just shows up halfway through now, like Ivory did.
Oh, gonna be so funny.
Oh boy. Well,
I was just like, "Hi, I want companionship." Just as we are recording. Whoa! Deer in headlight. I don't want to talk no more.
Oh goodness. This is gonna be infinitely worse because we are all like even more like just delusional than the first time we tried recording this. After everything we just witnessed.
Endless rain of stars.
I'm in Nirvana for a reason. I found the enlightenment that I needed.
I should probably read off the team or we lose our mind.
I'm gonna draft a little one at this point. Just do that shit again.
Do it.
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay.
Crying.
Honestly. All right. Well, now we've got that out of our system for probably the next 2 minutes before it happens again. But the first team that we totally haven't already talked about today. What do you mean? That didn't happen. Is hello. It's just me and Maki now from I don't even know if we call this the future or the past at this point. Depends on your perspective when you're watching this video. But we're back again, just the two of us because we had a little oopsie. Someone had to drop, so we have our buddy in Hydra here now. Totally. This definitely isn't like 2 weeks in the future or anything. No, why would it be? That would be irresponsible of us as mods. No, we're better than that. This team actually is really cool. That is one of the like most just egregiously scary firewater grass cores I've seen in a while. I don't mind it too much because Donphan is a mon that can come every week and it's not like doesn't feel like a liability. Like it's still a Donphan, it's still gonna do something. You know what the funny thing? I think Twitty did have Donphan. I think you said the exact same thing last time. I brought Trick Room Regenerator into SCA. I lost that battle because I threw, but it was cool. It's definitely a much more just like blatantly like offensive, but like without crazy offensive stats. So you kind of have to do some funky shenanigans with it. But with Terra, kind of nice. Terra Vaporeon is going to be a menace. I can feel it. There is a bit of a there's honestly like an even bigger speed gap than it looks like there is, because like 9 times out of 10 Valiant's probably going to be booster speed, but realistically you're not like 93 to 116, you're like 93 to 125. Anyways, talking about the team that's actually in front of us, I love Slitherwing. I want Slitherwing to do something. He's probably one of my favorite Paradox mons that I just never use, but I just like him. I think he's funky. I'm a little curious about like the double birds on this team. It's like exactly that's what I was gonna say. Like I like flying types. I don't mind having multiple flying types on a team generally if they do different things. And I guess they kind of do because like Oricorio wants to set up Kilowattrel is kind of just clicking buttons, but I kind of feel like having Kilowattrel makes Oricorio like worse because there's that's true. Yeah, it's kind of just Yeah, that's definitely the case, but I feel like Kilowattrel Sinistra does that just fine out the Oricorio. But if the thought was like, another defogger, then that's reasonable. That's fair. I just feel like there aren't many weeks you want Oricorio over Kilowattrel / Donphan. I think it is. It's just a shame Heatran lost best move for the Scarf set. No eruption for the literal volcanic core Pokemon. Probably wrap this section up. I just realized I don't know how long we've actually been talking about this team, but my recording's already been going for 22 minutes. I think at least 9 of that was not us talking about. Sinistra does steal games. Honestly, I'm pretty sure Sinistra can still just steal games. I kind of not really calling out Spin here, but I do distinctly remember last season of GWA, I believe he got like absolutely rolled by a Sinistra. But anyways, ignoring that, ignoring that for now, because we're probably also recording the exactly, we're doing the pickums today as well. Again, dating this video or this section of the video, but we've been past, present, future Crep and Maki, depending on how you want to look at it. And I'm I don't know, closing thoughts, and Hydra's cool. I like his team. I want Slitherwing to do something. His drawings are peak. Yeah, I expected this to be very like random off the cup, make no sense.
Yep. End it. Kill it. We're done.
I'm just, I just realized something.
What?
My speakers were muted from UPA again.
So none of that recorded?
Only my audio.
You know what?
Well,
Fuck. You know what? That's
That'll
it. That's what we're gonna have. Doggy.
Doggy. You said doggy, and my
Oh.
cat was. Anyway, we're on to I was gonna say the former champion. Well, let's just say it correctly. The about to be second time champion at this point.
The reigning champion.
Yeah,
That doesn't say crap up there.
yeah, because I haven't won.
Oh.
Mr.
This is the
Mr.
league you win, then you've reached peak. Because
Real.
this league's hell.
We've got Mr. Zom with his Zamazenta with
That's my Zamazenta he's using.
right, he's borrowing it. I'm so sorry. With the Fraud Frog, with Zapdos, with Mesprit, Cinderace, Weezing.
The second bud and the Cantonian trio.
I forgot you made that joke. We've got Terra Regidrago. Got the not the cool bear, but the kind of cool bear. We have my second favorite starter, Mr. Torterra. And we have an Illumise. We have seen Volbeat and Illumise already. This is the why.
Yeah, I like the Greninja and Cinderace are coming to work together.
Yeah.
After years of discord of which one's better.
Like
I'm convinced it's Cinderace at this point.
It's Cinderace. It's always
it's
Cinderace.
It's Cinderace.
This is always my argument. We had 3 years. We had 3 generations of Protean Greninja before it got nerfed. We had 1 Libero Cinderace before it got shot.
Yeah.
If that doesn't show who the issue was.
That's right.
It's true.
We had 1 generation of Cinderace of go back.
Honestly. On a separate note, I will say I love like Zamazenta, Zapdos, Weezing together. That's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, Steel Dragon Fairyclaw is pretty sick.
Yeah, definitely. Although you're never switching Drago in, you're murdering something with Drago.
Yeah.
You know.
I have to go change over my laundry. You guys talk about Mesprit until I get back. That's your challenge.
Wait, I have to talk about Mesprit? I got you.
Back.
All right, let's hear it.
So Mesprit. My not so beloved. See, for a mom with 105 and like 1, 2, 3, 4 stats, you're so mid. Incredibly mid. But that's a knockoff user for the team that you kind of wanted. That's Stealth Rocks, so you don't have to bring Stealth Rocks on your Torterra. That's a potential sweeper with stored power. You can do tricks. It got Wonder Room.
Forgot that move existed.
So did I. I just saw it.
I do kind of think Mesprit like has like an okay place on the team. Like
Yeah.
it's not bad. And we talked about this the first the first time we did this. But Mesprit is like it's kind of that weird like jack of all trades between like Azelf and Yuxi. And I think it specifically fits this team pretty decently. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Mesprit, but I think like with this squad, it's a solid pick.
Yeah. You know what's crazy to say?
Hmm.
Mesprit, I'll say it. Mesprit might be the best of the Lake Trio in this generation.
I still like Azelf better, but that's just because I like Mon go fast, Mon hit hard.
Yeah, and that's fair. I just think it's the best in this generation. Ah, y'all caught it.
Yep.
Stop.
What did I say earlier?
it.
I literally said I hope Todd just shows up randomly mid recording like Ivory did. I called it.
The talk show up the
He
mid
did.
Mesprit segment.
Mid
Talk about Mesprit now. We need Mesprit fun facts stat.
Tog is in Tog deer the headlight moment.
You need Mesprit fun facts?
Yeah.
That's the worst of the three.
It's the worst of the three.
What the Mesprit does fucking nothing. Fun fact.
No. You know about to talk. You know about to talk smack about my boy. That's my boy Mesprit right there. That's big Mesprit.
It tries to combine as of and Yuxi, it just ends up being a shittier version of both.
It got pain split. It's cool. It's got pain split.
Shit, never mind. Mesprit to go.
Mesprit the goat, bro. It even got flatter.
Oh boy,
Oh my
flatter.
goodness. Like the most why does this exist move in the game.
It's so real.
Yeah. Hey, yo, wait, hold up. It's a real mon. They got Psycho.
Yep. I
Oh.
love Psycho.
Okay, that's kind of neat though.
I love that mon. I love that move. But unironically, I like Terra. Mesprit uses Terra the best out of the three, so I like it as the Terra captain the most out of
That I'd
Yuxi
agree
and
to.
Azelf. Because his stats are so versatile, they can use it.
Fair
like
enough.
that.
Yeah, I can agree to that. So speaking of Terra
It's not-
captains, I do like that both of these Terra captains are just the definition of like they are just like the ones you think of when you think of like generic Terra sweepers. And they're both still terrifying.
It's Vegeta's Dragon Steel Fairy until Terra's Ground Electric Flying.
You know
Thank
what's crazy? He could just bring both.
He
in a
really
week and
could.
be like,
He
both,
could,
I'm
yeah.
bringing both Terras, and then I'm gonna have two sweepers. Have fun.
It's like Legend Drago especially really doesn't need to Terra sometimes.
It just kind of helps it like avoid like it gives it basically an immunity or like a resistance to whatever's in front of it that lets it either sit up or just click another dragon energy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Give me a quick second, guys. There's some drama going on that I need to go deal with.
Oh, fun.
What?
Okay.
You guys can continue talking about things, though. It doesn't have to be
Okay.
Mesprit themed.
Okay, can we talk about Illumise then?
Feel free.
Yeah.
Alright, so Illumise is a garbage doodle butter mon. Why do you draft this? Switch it out.
Okay, so we actually this is also something we said the first time that totally didn't happen. What are you talking about? I feel like Illumise has more of a place on this team than Volbeat done in the last one, because in the last one, like they already had a prankster mon, they already had like support mons. At least here they don't already have something filling that like prankster status spreading kind of just like annoying role. So like for like a 1 or 2 pointer, I can see Illumise like being okay.
But they have Mesprit, Weezing, and Zapdos.
Yeah, but like it frees up Mesprit to not be stuck in like a support status role. It lets it do other things. And sometimes having prankster just like matters.
I guess.
I don't think it's good per se, but I think it at least has a purpose here.
You know what? It's an earthquake resistance.
True.
You love
Yeah,
those.
You don't want your Cinderace or Zamazenta to come in on an earthquake when you have 2 levitators and a Zapdos.
And a Torterra that resists it before Terra. Like I said,
You know,
I don't think Illumise is good, but I think as a like last minute, like I have 1 or 2 points, what do I grab? I don't think it's a bad option.
did they
For
need
sure.
10? Did they need 10 points?
I have no idea.
Ah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I should know
I
the
like
rules.
this team. I like this team minus Greninja.
Yeah, I'm still convinced Greninja's a fraud.
I don't like that mon. I mean,
Mm.
it was bearable in Gen 8. Gen 9,
It
I
just
don't
makes some
know.
power
That,
craft.
that
Uh,
mon
Yeah.
jumped off a cliff.
It,
Yeah.
I don't love that it's his only water type as well, because it's not like I when I say it's not a real water type, I mean like it doesn't like switch in or take hits like you
It's
want
not.
your water types to do.
You know what?
Mhm.
Get Manaphy. Swap it to. Wait, hold up. How many points is Greninja?
Tog, I'm gonna at you on Twitter on my Twitter right now.
On Twitter?
I'm not Twitter on this call. Please make your picks in SCA.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at that right now. We're good.
Okay, thank you.
Trying to figure that one out. Yeah.
Yeah, like Manaphy and Walking Wake are still up in Victini. I like those two more as water types.
That's fair. I don't know if I like Wake more. It
So I
can
was
it can at
talking
least take a hit, but
I was talking to Chiva about Wake last night, and I'll post the real as fuck Wake set that I sent to him last night.
fair.
Is it the physical Wake set?
No, what? No, you're weird.
What? Okay, I might be weird. I might be weird, but you don't gotta say it.
It was the physical Wake set, is why I said it like that.
Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
god. That's it.
That's so real.
That's my
That,
gang.
that is
That's
real.
my gang right there. That's my gang right there.
Oh boy.
It is a physical Wake set. It's so good.
I just didn't want you to ruin my surprise of what it was.
I didn't know it was. I was saying it as a joke.
Yeah. So to be fair, this team really lacks like an actual fairy resist outside of like weeping.
I thought you were gonna say it really lacks a physical Wake. I'm like,
No.
so true, bestie.
That too. But like as much as I like Wake over Greninja, I actually Greninja is also weak to fairy. What am I on about? This entire conversation is pointless.
Yeah, and Wake does more.
Yeah.
Wake has knockoff.
Yeah. Which Greninja just
Yeah.
doesn't have despite being a dark type. I
You know
learned
what?
that the other night when I was building my physical Greninja for CMS.
Did she give Cinderace knockoff?
That'd be
That's
funny.
so
That would be-
BM.
That would be really funny.
Cinderace has Sucker
I'm down
Punch.
for
You know
that.
it doesn't have that Greninja.
Wait, seriously?
I'm pretty sure it
Yes.
doesn't, unless I just missed it.
It does not have Sucker Punch.
That's really funny.
Bro, you could even run physical Manaphy.
Even Game Freak was sick of Greninja.
You made a dark type about giving it any good dark type moves. That's so funny.
Yeah. Like
Bro, you got Dark Pulse. Be happy.
the only case for it here, I think, is like it's his only dark type, which is like a problem.
Is it though? Ow!
Yes. Unless you count Cinderace after a Sucker Punch.
Okay, why is it a problem? We were just talking about his fairy weakness.
Find the ghost resist on this team.
It's called Ursaring.
Yeah, Ursaring's not coming every week, is my point. Like,
Excuse me. Watch him. Watch it.
So I got a
Ursaring's
phone
coming-
call. I'm back now.
you're fine.
Ursaring's coming every
Hello.
single week and like popping
Wait,
somebody in the mouth.
Why is Oswing coming every
What-
single week?
Were you the one saying that Ursaring's fake earlier?
They don't remember that. Bro, it's a TikTok culture. It's a TikTok culture. They only remember the last like minute.
Actually, I think that was in the first version of the video. That totally didn't happen.
Yeah, I think that was the last time you said Oswing's fake.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've exposed Ivory. He thinks Ursaring's fake.
Yep.
Todd's like, yes, I was here the whole time. I know what we're talking about.
I totally did not just draft. I totally did not just draft Ursaring in SCA.
My man's dog. Dab me up. Dab me up.
Don't you? Oh, you have Valiant. I was like, do you have Polt in that team? No. I knew you had one of the fucked up little dudes.
Yeah.
I'd much rather just have Manaphy.
Why?
Over Gren, as what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. I don't like Manaphy, so that's why I was
I
like,
much rather have Manaphy or Walking Wake over Grin.
Or even just like a less expensive, like bulky one. I don't know.
Is there a less expensive one that's still up? Let me check.
But there's got to be. There's so many good water types this gen.
Ah, yes. Um,
let me
Slow
check.
King still up? Nah, y'all were.
Wait, Slow King's still up?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Nah, y'all was.
I don't.
Still
I don't
good.
know. This team, like,
My-
I feel like this team is like half really cool and then half just kind of why.
Okay, so can we swap Greninja to Milotic?
That's real. Another base 80. Let's go.
Like, but hear me out. Swap Milotic. Like, swap it. That frees up like 6 points, like 5 points.
hmm
Put Illumise to something that's more usable in like the 6 or 7 point territory.
It like the one thing I will say for Greninja is like even if it is pretty washed, it does still like demand prep. Like if you just pretend it doesn't exist and ignore it, it can still like battle bond sweep you if you're not careful. So like if nothing else, it's a mon that comes like a few weeks but is always scary on the prep dock, which is like at least something.
Yeah, I can't deny that. Still a fraud though.
I agree. I have it drafted in CMM and I still agree.
Anybody else have anything to say?
Bungie.
What monkey? Where's the monkey?
Bungie.
Oh, I was like, what monkey? I was like, is Greninja a monkey now?
I like Bungie. Bungie click U-turn and Pyro Ball. Choice band happy chemical.
Like, it's some. I'm just saying. Cinderace might be the best starter we've ever got.
It is. Dead
It
ass.
is. He's just him.
There was an argument for Meowscarada earlier in the generation, and then it just.
I
I think
see.
Meowscarada was top 3.
I personally like Meow better than Cinderace. That might just be biased though, because I hate Cinderace's design. So this might be that coming
Oh,
through.
these are the things I think Meow has better. Meow has can be physical or special. Has access to knock.
It's slightly faster.
And is slightly faster, and I'd say it has a more broken signature move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh wow, a signature
For
move that
hashtag
doesn't
Wicked
miss
Blow.
and always Chris.
Yeah. But I think Ace is better in every other regard because of its mono fire typing, it's allowed to be Protean and click Pyro Ball.
Yeah, also gets hazards.
Yeah.
It gets
Mhm.
spikes. Anti spikes.
Well, Meow has hazards. Ace has hazard.
Oh wow, they tried
Swallow.
to power
Things.
creep. They tried to power creep Cinderace and failed still.
A little bit. I think both are really good. I think the best 3 starters we have is Cinderace, Rillaboom, and Meow.
I
Yeah.
feel like because Meow has triple axle, I still rated it a little bit higher than Cinderace. Like
That is true. That is a huge
that
boon.
move is just insane
Yeah, but you
on
know
a
what
on a
Cinderace
Protean
has?
one.
It's
It has
JK.
Electro Ball. No, it has Cinderace has Cinderace. Cinderace has Electro Ball.
That's funny, but it's not like triple axle.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, man.
I don't know, those 3 starters are really good. I
Yeah.
think arguing between which one of those is best is arguing which one of these golden balls is the shiniest.
Yeah.
It's Togs.
Hell yeah.
That's my guy right there.
That is our Switch Light King right there.
My Switch Light
It's
King.
Light King.
Let's go. Can't believe it keep being roasted over having a goddamn light.
I don't know if it's a roast.
It's not even a roast, it's a term of endearment at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget.
I can't believe I'm being roasted for having a light. It's crazy.
Bro, why can get the Switch XL next?
Yeah, get the biggest Switch possible.
You big.
Switch XL.
Oh boy.
Go along with this shit.
It's the whole monitor. Like,
It's all you bought a TV with your Switch
yeah.
with the same size Joy-Cons.
Honestly.
I'll never be a Switch Light King again.
All right. Do we have any other thoughts on Mr. Zom's team?
He's gonna win.
I was about to say I was literally about to say as like my closing thoughts, like regardless of what we think of the team, it's still Zom.
Well, yeah. No
Yeah.
arguments.
And just to reiterate to the audience out there, we're not going to rate this team based on the pilot. It's just purely on the team on paper. So just bear
Yes.
that in mind.
Because the pilot is the best pilot in the league.
Yeah,
But I'm not sold on this team.
Yeah, if this was based on pilots, Zom would be SSS tier, and everyone else would be somewhere down here on the
Yeah.
non-existent tier list in front of us right now.
Yeah.
All right, am I moving on?
Yeah, we can move on.
We get to talk about Maki's team.
Holy shit, there's no dog type on this team. I wonder whose fault that is.
Wait a second. This is the best team in the goddamn league right there. Bro, that's my boy right there. That's Big Bach. That's Bach Gaming, dog. Fuck ass
Oh,
Big
speed
Bach.
tiers.
I
Get
don't
the
give a
speed.
fuck. Fuck them speed tiers, dog. That's a Big Bach right there. Fuck everything else, dog. Get Bach in there, bro. You paralyze something. You start clicking that coil button.
Maki, would you like to share your team?
Yeah, I got a Pult, a creative. I got a Bud. I like that Bud. It's the Fog and U-Tone. I have my Effervescent Sunshine, my little Primarina. I have a mon I drafted at midnight that I don't remember drafting. What's up, Lando? I remember drafting you. I got Cycle Lizard. So Ace doesn't Ace. The Corviknight doesn't have to be Mr. Hazard Man. I got Breloom because I thought a status was over would be funny, and Spore is kind of cool. Delphox was I don't know. I need a fire type, so those Delphox. I needed another knockoff user, so hi Tinkaton. How you doing? Votem Frost was the only electric type I could afford with Terra, and I forgot to get a poison type.
Nah. It's not even forgot. You got the best one. That's the best poison type right there. That's Gen 1. Represent.
I love how after that intro to Arbok, it's just he's here. I forgot a poison type.
Nah, you didn't forget. Nah, that's the best one. It sweeps people.
I'm
Sweeps
so
people that is call.
mixed on both of my CDC teams this season. They're not bad. They're just different.
I mean, like Pult Core Primarina is like insane.
Nah, you forgot
Yeah.
somebody. You forgot Arbok in there.
Is he?
Arbok is the. Arbok doesn't need a core. He is the
He
core.
is the
He is the
core.
core. That's right there. That's Big Bach right there.
I hate that he fits in my speed tier too.
I
That's the worst
know.
part.
Good.
I
That's a good mind right there.
I will say you do have like one of my favorite Terra captains that I've not been able to draft yet with Delphox.
Is it
I
Delphox?
think
Yeah, it
Terra
looks fun.
Delphox is so cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Terrafire Delphox has like 2 switch-ins.
Yeah. One of them is a Houndoom.
Other one's the Arcanine.
The dogs beat the fox. Who'd have thunk it? I will say, remind me your Terra types because I remember being a little confused on your Rotom ones. I think.
I think I did them at like some ungodly hour of the night. Fire Fairy Grass for Delphox and Ice Poison Dog for Rotom Frost.
Yeah, I was a little confused on the Rotom Terra types. Like
It's so I can click Ice Beam. It's so I can.
it doesn't have Ice
not
Beam.
Yeah, no, it's what Tail Blast.
Oh,
is
fair.
for. Poison is so I could switch into Fairies better because I don't believe in my Fairy resist.
You have 2 amazing Steel
You have
types.
2, yeah.
And Toxic Absorber. I don't know. I just it was Poison. It was also like Steel was weak to fighting. Poison wasn't. So
Yeah, the toxic absorbing Levitator. Let's go.
True.
and then I didn't have a dog type. That's straight cope.
Straight cope is crazy.
At least you're honest.
Bro, stop being honest. Stop being honest. You know what? I'm becoming the official monkey hype man right quick. Let me show you how it's done. And welcome.
That fridge is the definition of cope. I don't know what you want. It's Rotom Frost.
Nah, welcome to the fridge. You getting frozen tonight.
The fridge is crazy.
You had 6 Blizzard freezes.
You'll get a freeze.
Freeze the entire team.
And you'll get a freeze.
I don't know. I'm just kind of here for this team. I don't know, man.
Nah. We hyping this up.
Yeah, we get that. We're gonna slow pivot from Cove into Landers, get ice shotted, and then it's gonna be a good day.
Bro, let me. It's the hype translator. And then we're gonna slow pivot, and we're gonna sweep, and we're gonna go to Mexico, then we're gonna go to New York, then we're gonna go to New England, and we're gonna sweep, we're gonna sweep, and we're gonna sweep.
I'm excited to use Breloom and Landerai. Funnily enough, I didn't expect to get Landerai. That was supposed to be an Osaluna.
That's a Mach Punch, and a Mach Punch, and a Earth Power, and we got Mach Punch, and we got Spore. You go to bed.
That's great.
This is my team.
I was not prepared for the Ivory hype man today, but I love it.
Don't worry, you're both getting it too.
Okay, I will say, you do have a lot of type overlap with like 2 steels, 2 fairies, 2 dragons, and like they're good types, so it's not like the end of the world. It's not like you have
Yeah, you know it.
it's not like you have like 3 normal types. I wonder who would do that. But
Hey, here's the thing: they even though they have type overlap, they really don't share the same weaknesses.
yeah,
Except for like, it's like, oh, cool, 3 ice weaknesses. Oh wow, some of the best ice absorbers in the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like this strikes me as one of those teams where like it almost doesn't look like it should work, but then you look a little harder and you're like, oh wait, hang on.
You see the
I can see
Arbok,
the
you're
vision.
just like, God damn it, I lost.
I don't know what I was cooking during the CDC drafts, and I don't know if it was good, but I sure did bake something.
Arbok's on the team. You won the league.
I love like I said before, I love the first 3 months. I think they're amazing, especially together. Like the pivot potential there with like 2 slow pivots into Polt, and then just all of them being threats on their own is great. I do actually like Cyclozar here, honestly. Although it does mean both of your fastest mons are dragons, which is a little awkward, but not like the end of the world. Landau really is just kind of here, but he is cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right.
Hey,
what I-
it's a
you know
special
what's-
pickle.
You know what's crazy?
Hmm.
The opponent's team is always gonna have some kind of status on them, no matter what with this team.
Yeah.
I will peel back the veil a little bit. That was one of the goals going into this.
It's just like, oh, whoops, we're turn 12. Why I have my mom's burned, poisoned, or sleeping?
That is this is one of this team's goals is to spread as much purples, reds, yellow as possible, and click hex on the 4 mons that get it.
That's so real.
So real.
It's just like, oh, I'm in trouble.
Should have had you should have had Terra go Stealth Fox click more hexes.
Oh, you're right.
Listen, even Arbok can hit the switcheroo button. Just don't do it on a special line.
You did that to me. Was it worth it?
I remember seeing that, and everyone was just like, "What?"
Listen, it was autopilot. Don't worry about it. It was the autopilot mode. It was just
That is also the day I learned that Arbok gets switcheroo though, so that was cool.
Yeah, I
every
know.
time I bring Arbok, it is here's your Arbok lesson for today.
I'm very mixed on this team, but I'm gonna try to cook with it. And if it doesn't work, I mean, this is the league for me to experiment with. Because if I don't experiment, I'm gonna get run over by people who are way better than me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, listen, you already have the best mind. Just
Ice types not real. They can't help me.
yeah, Arbok eats a hit always. Arbok ate a booster speed iron crown psychic noise. Uninvested.
It was a roll.
It
You
was
uninvested? Oh,
It was
I hate you.
uninvested. It was
I hate
uninvested.
you.
Yeah.
I thought you had HP investment because you got I got a mineral. I hate this dude.
Oh boy.
That bone chip really actually came in clutch against the Calm Mind War too. I hate this dude.
This Arbok right there, never count him out.
I will say, like, one like criticism is like, well, you do have a couple of mons with like Dragapult and Landorus that can be like mixed attackers or attack from either side. You do definitely skew pretty special in terms of like your actual like breaking potential. Because like
attack stat.
like Tinkaton is not a real physical attacker. It clicks Gigaton and does damage sometimes, and that's it.
Oh no, Elmo's terrible.
No,
Yeah.
I think
Ice Hammer exists.
I think Ticketon's one of the worst ones ever made, but I'm gonna try it. I'm
I-
gonna put my
I
Well,
liked
when-
Tink
money
a
where my mouth
lot
is.
when I had it. Tink was actually really fun to cook.
I can't wait to see a ground type disappear when I give Maki a crazy set.
is it Ice Hammer?
It might be.
Man, I'll ban this thing. Don't tell me.
I'm just so glad the delusional sets have begun.
Real. But just to stick to that point, like Lando can be physical. It's better special, but it definitely like has the potential to be physical. And like Holt's moveset isn't great physical, but if you have the right week for it, you can do like D-Dance, Dragon Darts, stuff like that. So it's not the worst,
Physical Bolt.
but yeah, but like your only like real physical attacker is like Breloom.
The peak one, the best one of the team.
True.
True.
You're clearly.
I'm
missing
just
out.
saying this much. When you get sub punch, you're gonna feel real stupid.
130
I'm
base
just-
attack. Ain't
I'm
bad.
just saying. Lenders gets that rock tomb.
True.
Wait, it's a fighting type of 130 base attack. That's an Urshifu.
That's true. It beats Urshifu Dark. It beats Urshifu Dark
does.
with Mach
It
Punch.
beats water
It's
too. It
both.
beats both. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Urshifu.
Catch the
Urshifu-
sub punch.
It's crazy, baby. This mom's good. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, closing remarks from the hype man. This is the best team on the planet. I don't care if you Zom. I don't care if you Aya. I don't care if you Crap. Bro, it's slow pivot into kill. It's fast pivot into kill. You get a freeze, and you get a burn, and you get paralyzed. And we're sweeping all the way to New Mexico.
Excellent. any other thoughts, or am I clicking the button?
Okay,
really
hold
quick
up
button.
though.
Yeah.
Peep this set though.
Oh.
And you tell me this is the most real mon of all time.
Waiting for it to go up.
Waiting.
That
Oh my goodness
That's so
gracious.
real.
that is so real.
That's a real mine.
Oh boy. All right,
Alright, so who's gonna fall for it?
I'm real. All right, I'm clicking the next person.
Probably not one of you two who I just showed it to. Oh man, I hate this mon.
Immediately. Oh boy, I hate it.
We
It's
we, we,
Gregory.
we don't hate Mr. Spin though. Spin's great.
Nah, Spin's
Spin-
great, but he is Gregory, the most brain dead, broken mon in the format. I hope you enjoy your free league winning because you drafted Gouging Fire and you click Dragon Dance once, maybe twice, and there's no switch-ins.
You can be like talking, click it 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd, how's your free wins been going in CNL?
I mean, you can just keep letting you click setup moves. So,
Right?
pretty
Just
cool.
you can't one-shot it, and it has Morning Sun.
Yeah. He just kept clicking Hydro. I'm like, okay, sure. You keep doing it, buddy. I have recovery. I'm fine.
So, just click Dragon Dance. It's no switch-ins. It doesn't matter.
Literally.
You just run Dragon Dance, you run Heat Crash, you run Dragon Claw, Breaking Swipe if you're that guy, and then Morning Sun, and you give it shoes, because then you're on the counter play of phasing is gone, and then you just click Dragon Dance, and you click Dragon Dance, you click Dragon Dance, your Morning Sun, and then you win! And then it's like, oh my god, I'm so good at this game! I hate this mon.
If I'm the official hype man, bro, Maki's the official hater.
This is real. Well, after
I didn't think I ever heard somebody hate more than I can. I was wrong.
after that wonderful introduction.
We didn't even say what other mons are on this
Exactly.
team.
Mr. Spin has a Spectre. My good horse, the Spectre here. Urshifu Rapid. Our lovely like 3-pixel Gregory chilling there. We have Mandibuzz. We have a Florgs. We have Sandy Shocks, Bronzong, Serena, the funny little Terra to Dunsparce. I forgot we left that Terra, by the way. And a Terra Skuntank.
I'm really excited for Terra Dun's boss.
It's gonna click Boomburst every week.
It's gonna be busted, but I'm excited for it.
It's gonna be
Real.
so good. Okay, realistically, I don't like this team. when I look at the team, I'm just like, oh, I don't like this.
It has Gregory though. How can you not like it?
It's got
Ah,
Gregory, which support and slow pivots. There's no checks.
cool. There's one. There. Okay. There's one. There's a levitate mine in Bronzong, and then this
Mandy.
arena. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Let me show you the true power of a fairy.
Yeah, I was actually about to say, like, there is exactly one actual fairy resist on this whole team, and like there are not many things here that want to take a Moonblast.
I mean, to be fair, it's at least a decent fairy resist.
Oh, it is. Like,
but yeah.
Bronzong is great. Those hits are just gonna bounce right off it. But like, if Bronzong is chipped or dead or just like not there that week, there is very little counterplay against fairies in this team.
You know what? You know what? Mom beats this entire team.
Hmm.
Arbok.
I, I thought you were gonna give us an actual answer.
Oh, okay. If you want an actual answer, there's just so many mons that have moves in combination. Like this team doesn't have a really good flying resist, but outside of Bronzong.
Jocks, kinda.
So I fight this team week 1 because the universe loves me. And I'm already starting to walk through how I'm on paper going to deal with it. So
Oh wow, I'm going to status everything.
how do you know? How do you know what I'm gonna do?
I don't know. I see. Okay, Urshi Rapid is like a fake ice resist.
Yeah, I feel like there's way too much riding on Bronzong with this team.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, and
If
even Bronzong.
Bronzong goes down, resist just go out the window, kind
I
of.
mean,
Yeah.
Flo just being able to pass wishes to it's nice, but I
Yeah,
think
like
great.
I think he did the best he could with in that regard. Like, he has Zong and he has something to keep Zong healthy, but like it's there's just so much riding on Zong.
Yeah, that's why I'm just my thing in drafts is the better your defensive core can be, you should get it. Like you grab Mandibuzz and Floyd gets early. You should have grabbed another good steel type when you could.
Yeah, I don't know,
Because
like I almost think Bronzong is one of the better ones you can have with the team because it's a steel type it can be immune to ground, which is big for like covering gouging fire, and even for like sandy shocks and stuff like
I was gonna say Bronzong is really good here.
I think there's too much relying on it.
No, agreed.
that. Agreed. It's almost like too good because it holds the team on its back.
All I'm saying is there's gonna be a week, but it's gonna be a strong fire type that Urshi Rapid is not gonna want to swap into, and it's gonna be, oh look, click a fire button. And
Yeah.
it's gonna be, oh wow, I have to go into gouging fire.
And like the good, like on
I
the
mean,
other side of things,
but you have shoes on it and you have morning sun, so you're fine.
and like the other side of things is that like his defensive mons, like I think he chose them pretty well for what he had because like Florgs, like it doesn't even matter if it doesn't resist the special move you're bringing it on, it's still gonna take about 2.
It's Blissey minus. It's Blissey.
It's Blissey with like actual stats that isn't special defense.
Who is?
Florgs.
Yeah.
I still like Blissey more as a special wall.
As a special wall, sure, but I like Florg's overall utility and wish passing and stuff more.
Yep, you don't click hazards. I don't know. I like the team, but also no, I don't like the team. I just don't. Actively, the more I look at it, the more I hate it.
I will say the first 3 are like terrifying to see on the same team. Like finding answers for all 3 of those is not fun.
So I think I'm already in my defeatist dog because I look at this team and I'm like, I'm just gonna lose the gouging fire, and I've already like moved on. I didn't look at the rest of the team. I looked at the top right slot. I saw it was I saw I lost the game and didn't look at the rest of the team and just put an STO. Because that's what gouging fire does to Gen 9 leagues. I just don't like this mon. I know it's funny. I'm Salt aside and a deep hatred for gouging fire. Which team had a defensive water type? I don't like Shifu is the only one, just like with Greninja.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed. At least like Shifu has a little bit more hit taking potential than something like Greninja at the
Shifu's
very least.
surprising bulk, and it does have Drain Punch.
Like it's at least something.
I
But
definitely need a rapid strike Shifu 6-0. today. I did.
Sounds about
Well,
right.
not
You
sweep,
did?
reverse sweep. I definitely didn't see
I mean,
that.
that's what
today.
Shikui does, though. Is he's one of the best cleaners.
Yeah, definitely.
And so is gouging. So those two have a bit of overlap, even though they have very different types.
And Spectrator, for that matter, is also an
And
amazing cleaner.
Spectre, you don't have a lot of mid-game potential. Like, Rapid Strike can be banded, and it probably will be most weeks or scoffed. But
mean,
gouging needs the setup to be its best potential, and choice spec has a lot of counterplay. Not for me, I don't have a dog type, but for
Then-
small
Yeah.
people.
Sandy Shocks exists.
Shocks is
Sandy
there,
Shocks
and
Mid-
that's
does exist,
mid-play.
but it's his only hazard set.
yeah.
Skunk
Zong gets rocks.
Oh, the Dun gets.
So
Oh,
does-
cool.
Yeah. And
Never mind
Skunk
then.
should
And
have spikes, right?
So then,
Skunte
you
gets
can
toxic
run
spike.
a-
I think Dun and Zong both get rocks, don't they?
I know. I think Bronzong doesn't let you bring it up, and Desert Pulse does feel like it does.
And like, I think that is like a good reason for Dun to be here, is like another rock setter, but also like it can kind of act as that breaker. Like obviously you don't want to run like choice specs, boom burst, Terra normal every single week, but that is a very like real set.
This team is versatile in what mons can be choiced,
Mhm.
but I do feel like it is a little guarantee that one will be choiced, the other one's going to be set up, which is fine. It's just figuring out that puzzle.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like one dimensional, but I don't think it's the hardest thing to like predict for either.
Yeah.
I've said it already, but I do really like Zong Florig's like Mandibuzz as like a defensive core. I think that's really cool. And I think those three do like facilitate the rest of their team pretty well. They're just all of them are a little bit too like passive overall. It's really just missing that like initial like offensive like breaking power like we talked about.
This team has as a pendulum of passivity and game-ending breaking,
Yeah.
and there's not really
Yeah.
a mid ground, which is fine.
The mid ground is done. It's just
Yeah.
done.
It's so real.
I just think Spin is gonna make playoffs because he's a great player on his
Oh, yes.
Gouging Fire and will probably win the league. Or lose to Zom in finals.
Yes. And that's the neat thing about Victini is that pretty much every single player is insanely good. So like even if their team is like subpar or like has glaring issues, I still think everyone's going to do very well. That got
I do like the
eerily
defensive core a
quiet.
lot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of positive things about this team, but just I get angry.
Maki's gouging hatred is just too prevalent.
Realistically,
So
I get this team a
stupid.
B. This is fine. It's kind of, I
Yeah.
can't wait for that week that it's just turn one choice specs Florgus. And you're just like, oh, it's just defensive and something gets obliterated.
I mean,
Real.
that's something that's really cool about defensive mons, but I worry in this team if you do that, you lose so much of your.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, if you're making the defensive mind be offensive just for like one or two other checks, I think that's a win for your end game.
That's
Because it makes
true.
the end game come closer.
That's fair.
I mean, and you can even do run a fizz defense gouging fire with like Morning Sun and Burning Bulwark.
That's one of my
Breaking
favorite
Stripe.
sets.
Yeah.
Also, it has. I do like that they drafted one of the mons that gets past Burning Bulwark.
That is pretty funny actually.
It's just like, well, I'm gonna grab this one because you're not gonna
So,
stop me from clicking my
take
button.
some of the only counterplay to gouging fire in the game.
Yeah, I hate it.
I hate it too.
I can't wait for somebody to bring Psych up into this team, and it would be hilarious.
Was it funny against you?
Yes.
I would also like to point out those speed tiers.
Oh goodness gracious!
Like
No, it's
Af-
fine. It's 130 to 101.
like the lower half is fine, and then you just there is the biggest gap of all time from Spectrator to Shaw.
That's so
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a little bit of an issue, yeah.
That's what happens when you also. It's kind of fake, to be honest.
Yeah.
A little fake because
Shock's
oh,
gonna be
look,
Booster.
yeah, and Shifu can be Trailblaze, and there's DD from.
Yeah, like there's ways to boost all of them, but like it matters especially like into like a scar, because like a fast Scarfer will outspeed any of those, even with booster and
Do you want
Trailblaze
a
and
little
stuff.
bit? Do you want a little bit more gouging salt?
Sure.
That base 91 speed is fake. Let me tell you what its actual base speed is. Damage calculator. Gouging fire, offensive dragon dance at +1. It's really gonna be 240, 421 almost consistently.
That's fair.
Spin, I like you. I'm sorry that you got the hate this time. It just you got the gouging fire.
It's not even spinning the hate, it's just Gregory.
It's just Gregory.
Yeah,
Catching strays by proxy.
literally Gregory.
Any closing thoughts?
I want to.
Wish is gonna go insane.
True.
I want to see the Bronzong sweep that we were denied in.
Same. I want to see Calm Mind, Iron Defense, Stored Power, Bronzong Sweep.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Make it happen, Spin. All right. We're on to Nikki.
Oh, I hate this.
Nikki with like the core I've seen 7 million times recently of Urshifu single and Latios. Should probably read the rest of the team now. Nikki also has
No, that's it.
true a Terra Captain that I actually was tempted to try because it seems really cool with Moltres Galar. I think that's super neat. They have a Sylveon, a Mungus, a Rotom Heat. My favorite guy right there, Swampert. That's my boy. Skarmory, a Terra Glastrier, and a Sneasel Hisui. Maybe theirs will actually come to a game unlike mine.
Hey,
Features are kind of cope.
Yeah.
Sneasel.
Yeah, your fastest mon being a Sneasel is
Funny.
fun.
yeah.
Also, his actual fastest mon is Moltres. Let's not lie.
True. It's clicking agility
Yeah.
almost every week.
But okay, so I'll make one change. Swap this Urshifu for a Darkrai because you have an Amoonguss.
Yes, I did that. Yeah,
It's so good.
it is. I've learned this. I pulled it off last night. It was funny.
Swap their only real physical breaker for a Darkrai.
Yes.
Well, yes, but then you also swap out Latios for, a Dragonite or something.
Fair. I feel like I've seen so many people use like single strike and Latios, and I feel like I've never seen them do anything together.
Look at Twitter.
So I disassociated. I like the fun.
After my hate-filled rant, I had to get out of here. I'm back now. What'd I miss?
Yeah, no, pure anger. Ooh, Sylveon, hi.
Is there a trick room setter? There isn't a trick room setter on this team. It's like
I
Latios for
don't.
some
Glass.
reason.
Doesn't Glass get it?
I think
I don't.
Glass,
No,
Glass doesn't get it.
uh,
Ice Rider
the
does.
little one gets it. Yeah. Sylveon
God,
don't get
this
it.
mon is dookie butter.
I was gonna say, like, there's a legitimate case for like a trick room mode for this team. But I don't think it has ones for
I
it.
don't think it has a trick room. It doesn't have a trick room setter.
I'm
It's the issue.
checking Rotom right now.
I don't
no.
know.
Wait a second. I think I heard it passively, but didn't like absorb it, or maybe I said a snarky comment on it. What do you mean the fastest mon is Sneasel?
It's,
Fastest man is Sneasel.
That's mon is Sneasel.
That's cooked.
The disassociation was real.
Oh,
I was
it's-
like, wait, I had to run that back right quick. What?
Tail Moltres is really good.
As a Terra Moltres is really cool. That's something I want to try myself eventually. I've been using
Yeah,
the
Yes.
Terra, his one of his other Galarian bird siblings with Terra Gardecuno lately, and that one's been super cool. I want to
think
try
Terra
Moltres.
Fairy is fake. I think Terra Fairy is fake.
I don't know, Terra Fairy with like the 125 special defense Moltres has is kind of nice.
I don't know. I like the Terra Water better. I think too many people always run into
That's fair.
like they see Terra Fairy. I think it's kind of fake now.
I do like the defensive core they have. I almost feel like it's a little like it's not too passive, The defensive ones with like Sylveon and Swampert can do real damage. Rotom can click times. I do think like it's gonna be an annoying core to break. I don't know. I'm not sold on Glastrier because there's no like trick room or anything to really facilitate it here. Although it doesn't necessarily need it, it can do like bulk up and things like that. But I don't know. It doesn't feel like the right team for Glastrier to me.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'd rather have a fat memes. I'm in.
I like the memes.
Meme.
Indeed.
What did we last say about this team?
I don't know.
I think I was
I was-
disassociating.
Yeah.
I remember saying that I wanted Darkrai on it. But then, wait a second. Why do we have so many dark types on this team? Why do you have 2 dark types?
To be fair, one of them isn't staying in dark, right?
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. We can start when I didn't know if we just wanted to pretend like nothing ever happened and keep talking, or if we should address it. I don't know,
No,
but
just
we're
leave it all
recording.
in. Leave it all in. Leave it all in. Leave all this in.
Yeah, we're just gonna continue like nothing happened.
Nothing
No,
did happen. What do you mean?
It's not 4
Exactly.
days later.
Now you get it.
We didn't go on an hour-long tangent while Maki had to go fix her car about Yu-Gi-Oh. What do you mean?
What?
Yeah.
But never, bro. Pokemon players playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Bro, it's not like both people don't read.
True.
Yeah.
No,
Anyways, Vicky.
I like the Among Us.
Yeah. Going
is
back to
alright, yeah.
Darkrai. I've been really wanting to see an Among Us Darkrai core.
Talk has it.
I know.
I
I
do
told him
have
about
it.
it.
It's true.
It's good.
It's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no Darkrai here. There is an Urshifu that I wanted. That Nikki has.
Is Darkrai still up?
Probably not.
It's not. This is so sad. Nikki trade for it. Nikki, get the Darkrai.
That's
The Firewater Grass core is pretty cool.
It is.
I really
Yeah.
like it.
I love me some Swampert. Everyone knows that though.
Wait, he's here.
He is here.
Oh my god, no! We gotta move on. Trap, please. Next team. We gotta get trapped in the illusions again.
Remember we had like Poison Touch for like that progress with knockoff?
Oh my god.
We're back, everybody.
You know, what if we just gave it clear body?
That would also
Yeah,
be kind of heat.
good.
That would be
Let's do
real.
that.
Wait, what if
Yeah.
we just gave it good as gold?
Nature Cure?
Just
Basically the same
just
thing.
give it good as gold.
What if we just give it good as gold? You know? Fuck those status moves.
Come on, synchronize.
No.
Prankster.
No. Dude, hold up.
Prankster rocks, yo.
Oh, yo. Prankster bulk up?
Solid Rock.
That rock's not bad.
Wait.
But
Actually,
you
not
know,
too bad.
be
Wait,
be
it's not
slightly
good.
resistant to its only weakness.
No.
Can we give it
is
Sap
it
Zipper?
solid?
It'd be funny.
No,
Oh.
that's not thinking. That's the basic answer. We need to give it
Yes.
like Defiant.
Give it the Defiant they took away from Empoleon.
We give it as one.
Give it as one.
Huge power.
No, that's the basic answer again.
Uh-huh.
No, we give it illusion.
Illusion Swampert.
Everybody gangster to the illusion bust out.
Toxic debris.
Yo,
Dry Skin.
I like how the more we talk, the more delusional it gets. Dry Skin would be cool though.
Ah, yes, I can't wait to set up Sun.
Cleo Body.
What body?
Cleo Body.
Wait, I said that.
Peak.
No, just
Give it Battery.
No,
absolutely not.
we're trying to give it a better ability, not a worse ability.
You know what? You're right. Give it tinted lens.
Yo,
Okay, S system.
give it mold breaker.
Give it slow start.
No,
Iron Fist.
Let's go.
don't give
We
my
get a multi-type.
yo. Swampert. Swampert still has terror in the next generation.
Yes, exactly. Just
They
needs a
kept-
hold item.
Okay, we can stop. The last one I'll bring up is Cotton Down.
What? What does one have cotton on it?
Give Swampert fluffy.
Yes.
That mon's Swampert's fluffy now?
No, but it would be really funny.
It's very. I swear that mon is slimy. I don't care, bro. If you touch us, you have.
You're
a,
right. Give
you
it
have a-
gooey.
Yo,
Okay, that would
absolutely
actually be heat. Wait.
Overcoat.
not. I love how we said that's the last one.
And then
Two
give
more
it
have
3
the-
more.
You know, just give it
It's so genius.
Ah!
The bit has died. I like Skarmory.
Yeah, I like their like middle 5 defensive mons altogether because like it feels like any mix of them could come like in tandem with one another, and they have a core that's really to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This team is very, very bulky. It speed's a little whack.
It's very wow.
It doesn't matter if you have the team is paralyzed or sleeping.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah,
because you got the effect spore Amoongus.
What do you mean? You just run Spore and then Stun Spore.
No toxic. You got T-Wave on Rotom.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You got
Oh,
Yawn
wait,
on Swampert too.
Mm-hmm.
See?
I mean, you can just singly strike everything.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like this is a weird one. It's like I really like their defensive core. Obviously, I really like Urshifu. Latios is like fine. I don't know if I'd love it here. But I mean, it is still a Latios. It is still good. Moltres is cool. I think Glastrier's on the wrong team.
You're just sad that there's no what's that movie like? Trick Room.
That's like the funniest way to use Glastrier.
That's true.
Imagine min speed trick room specs hyper voice Sylveon. Like, come on.
I mean, that is true. I think Trick Room would go insane in this team.
Hey, bro, just swap out the Sneasel Hisui for like a Paragraph.
First Graph is
Speed.
gone.
Bro, you're running Trick Room. What you mean speed? You don't want speed.
Okay, well, you don't want all your mons to be Trick Room reliant.
Yeah.
You have a Latios right there.
Be pretty funny though.
It would be pretty funny.
Oh, didn't
I-
you run Trick Room Snow once and wasn't it mid?
It was complete shit, but it was funny.
I want to see room service Urshifu single, okay?
Bro.
I'm punching you hard.
I don't know. I like the defensive core more than I like the rest of the team here, I think.
It was a Shifu. You love Kabeo.
I like Shifu. I like Moltres. Latios is like fine. Glastrier is kind of meh here. Sneasel exists.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Any other 6 months could be with these 5 core, and it just works.
Yeah, it's the core holding it together, which is good. Like the defensive core does what it needs to do.
I mean, have fun breaking Scum Amoongus with not a moon called Fire Blast.
Yeah,
Oh wow, it's almost like there's a Swampert and a Rotom Heat.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
It's just like
Fire Blast.
Fire Blast.
fire
Okay.
blast.
Ogapon Wellspring. No, it doesn't clear.
No,
Heat's
it
there.
don't.
Ogrepon Hearthflame kind of clear.
It's a G Moltres right there.
Oh, because got Mode Break off of Stomping Tantrum. Yep.
We found the one that breaks the core. Also, there's no way G Moltres lives a Swords Dance.
No. Hear me out. Volcanion destroys. I don't think I would draft it, but Volcanion, Power Herb, but it gets Fire Water moves, it gets Solar Beam, and it gets Sludge Bomb.
True.
It
Yeah, but
hits
it's
off
Volcanion.
all of them. Volcanian's good. I like that guy. Okay.
Volcanian's cool.
It's like if all of the cringe from Heat Train was ripped off him in creation and thrown into a second form.
Rolling
he gets-
into the water.
But he gets Skull too.
Does get scalded too.
Do
True.
not use steam eruption. Just Swampert steam eruption.
Just Swampert anything.
You know what? Just make Swampert Mew 2.0.
Why is he one of the only ground types that didn't give spikes to?
Yeah.
Can we,
Sad, to be honest.
can we come together and buy the life size Love Esther flush? I think it'd be important.
Just share custody of him.
Yeah.
Does it just stay in the CDC general chat?
Can you if you do put a studio here, can you just edit the life size Love Esther plushie in crap?
Yes, I can.
Make a CDC Reddit page.
It's
life size
35.5 inches.
That's great.
35 and a half
yes.
inches of Larvesta.
Oh, it's sold out.
Oh.
What do you mean that they sold out of them? Who bought that many of them?
Oh, I don't mean to alarm you, but I think they found out that we bought them all.
No. We gotta hide our stash.
We gotta hide the stash.
I don't think you could hide the stash of these.
I don't know. Michigan got a lot of woods.
That's true, yeah.
Michigan got
We
a
don't know
lot
how
of
many
woods.
trees we got up. We can be up
Wild.
any one of them.
You'll never find them. You'll never find them in the Great Lakes. And we left all the Larvestas in one piece.
If that's what the One Piece is, I'm gonna be so happy. I've never watched a Red One Piece, but I just hope it's a Love Esther plushie.
True.
The One Piece is real.
All right. Do we
No.
Are we done with this team?
Yes,
Or do we have
as
more
any-
things to
any-
say?
any other
yeah,
thoughts?
we're going off the rails right now. Let's move on.
When aren't we?
The delusion came back as soon as Maki came back.
Oh, we're on to our other GWA. I could not say that word. GWA friend. We have Drees.
Yes, my monkey.
He does have your monkey.
Excuse me.
He also has the funny otter that no one drafted in Brizian again.
Otter.
Which
Why?
otter?
He's like so good.
The otter.
Oh, Sammy?
Yeah.
He's God's greatest progress maker.
He really
God's
is. I hate
greatest progress.
I hate that thing. Not as much as, Greg,
Gregory.
but he's up there.
This is Sam.
He's not gonna swing you, but he sure is gonna do something when he's on the
Yeah.
field.
Indeed.
Sam ain't bad as Greg, but I still don't like Samuel.
Well, Mr. Drees here has Sam apparently. He's got a
Samuel.
palafin. He stole Tog's monkey. He kidnapped him. He has iron treads. He has a superior. He has pheasantipity. He has the bird that I tried to give him. He said no to, and then took it anyway with Tornadus. He has Fergraph with Terra, Colossal with Terra, a Leavanny, and then a Gabite and a Marini for some reason.
I mean, cut off the last three. This team's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
No. Do not ever talk bad on.
Oh, you're right. Gabite makes progress.
Don't you ever talk shit about my girl Leavanny.
Actually, I do like Leavanny, actually.
I'm gonna send you another set I sent to Shiva last night, and you tell me that Gabite doesn't make progress.
Gabite's not progressive, very conservative.
No, I actually do quite like this team though. I'm not a very big Colossal believer, but
It's a
with
nat
Terra,
deck set,
a lot
but
better.
it's still pretty good.
I like Cole.
Oh hell yeah!
It never wants to load for me.
That's a funny thing.
We're making progress.
We're making progress.
We're making it out of ZU with this one.
NFE be damned.
True. Oh, that's great.
My I I feel weird about this team. At first, I was like, "Oh, I kind of like this." And then I kept looking at it. I'm just like, "Oh,
I think it's pretty good.
it's,
What am I missing?
it feels weird."
Is
Like,
it the Marini Gabite at the end?
no, I'm actively ignoring those two. I I don't like the lack of core, defensive core. It's
What do you
like,
mean?
oh yeah,
It's the Bubs.
It really just
it's
is
like
the bird. It is a
it's like
very like gas team.
it's very. I have to get ahead, and if I'm not ahead, I'm praying for some movement.
Yeah, and like they
On
have mons
on
that can switch in and like pivot. Like they have like treads, fez, and oh,
Even ape, a defensive ape, like, oh yeah, doesn't care.
yeah, even like a bulkier like Palafin set can be a thing.
it's got they both have Drain Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My whole thing is, it's like s- I'm missing that like solid core that we had from like the other teams
Hmm.
so far. It's just like it's not a bad team. It's just that I'm just like, oh, where where'd it go?
Yeah, and know like knowing kind of pulling back the curtain a little bit, knowing Dries, he does like that very like click button, hit hard, never let up kind of play style. So it suits his style. I just don't know if like on paper it's necessarily like the greatest thing, but I think it works. I think the mons he chose do work well together.
Could never be me.
I like that there's sticky webs
Hmm.
and an annihilate.
Yeah,
So it's just like, you want a defog? You want to give me that buff? You want to give me the buff? Give me the
honestly,
buffs.
switching to superior, get an evasion boost that's legal.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like, I'm setting up these spikes. I got like 12 forms of hazards on you.
Yeah, this is a really cool anti-hazard team without Joseph. No Joe.
Yeah. It's like, I like I again, I like the team. It's just the fact of, where's the core?
I mean, there's no fire. Oh, there's a fire type.
Oh,
Colossal.
Sorry,
Dragon.
it was colossal. Oh no, no, oh. Well, Gambit makes progress.
That does not make Maki about to make me lose my goddamn. Fucking.
Gabite makes progress. I want that to be the title of PR's. Gabite makes progress.
That's pretty good.
The fairy is like a fine fairy.
I love
It's like
Fez. Fez is cool.
Fez is cool. It's just fine. It's like I'll never say Fez is exceptional. Fez is always like a C B minus student in class. You know, it's never failing, but it sure isn't like hitting that 100%.
Have you ever tried clicking U-tone and toxicing something?
Yes, with a monkey dory.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but Monkey Dory sucks.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, bro. Monkey dory.
You
Solo.
can't roost.
Oh, whoops. I guess Monkey Dory does solo this team.
What do you mean? That's a Palafin right there.
Oh, look, that's a focus blast. Oh, hey, look, that's a psychic. Hey, look, that's a focus blast. Sludge wave, sludge wave.
You're landing
Into a
two
psychic.
focus blasts? Well, we got Mr. Lucky over here.
Bro, don't talk to me about luck today. I'm just saying. I don't hate the
Why
team.
why is Gabite the thing that beats Monkey Dory?
I hate it. It makes progress now.
It makes progress.
Fuck.
I rest my case.
For
You
real.
don't have a case.
The speed is pretty nice. I like
The
the speed.
speed's
too.
awesome.
good.
I'm a little worried about its longevity. There's no wish passer. You only have one
Bird
regen
draft.
gentleman.
Bird draft
Holy
passes.
shit, never mind. We're never dying.
You also have like Leech Seed Serp, and you have like Fez and Serp can heal themselves. You have two Drain
Raptor.
Punchers.
No, yeah. I think this is probably the best team we looked at so far, I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
He thinks, yeah.
I just feel like it lacks like a defensive backbone, which again, like we're looking at the team on paper, because if I was taking into the account the fact that it's Reese's team, like I would say it's a very game
Maybe
in
it's because
mind.
he destroyed me yesterday, so I'm a little like scared of him. I sure did get 5-0 yesterday. Um, but I don't know. It's very physical, which I'm now realizing,
Yeah,
because Fez isn't very offensive, and Sub has 2 moves it can click that are offensive. It's
yeah.
Dragon
You forget
Pulse
about
and Leaf
Torn.
Storm.
You're like real special attackers are like Torn Brig.
Yeah. I mean, Torn
Yeah.
is a good special tackle, but this team requires Torn to be supportive in nature.
No, it doesn't, bro. I'm
Yeah.
playing Apex Tornadoes and I'm clicking that hurricane button.
Okay. Maybe
So
I'm
good.
the hater. Maybe I'm the hater that doesn't believe that Figuraf can carry this team's defensive profile on his back.
No,
Hey, yo,
I definitely don't.
I mean, it's immune to priority moves,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it can be immune to grass moves.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the thing is, it's not like they have zero defensive backbone. Like Fez is a legitimately good special wall. Like Serp isn't like the bulkiest thing ever, but it definitely has enough bulk to like play around with.
Yeah.
And you could do like defensive treads, defensive torn, but like not all of those want to be doing that.
We're saying all this, and then Marini's gonna show up on weekend and wall out somebody.
Honestly.
I mean, Gabite's the best physical wall on the team.
Oh my god!
Throwing some wish supports.
True.
Today is the day, everybody.
Today's the day.
Ah, yes.
I like this team.
I do really like Annihilate like Samurott. That's a very fun like to have together.
What do you mean?
That is, yeah,
fun?
that is a great duo.
Okay, it's fun for the person
fun.
using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, like, 3 layers of spikes being up every game means Palafin is even more of a nuke.
It
Spike
clicks
points.
the button.
Spike points.
It clicks the button.
It clicks the button. I don't know, I like it. I wish it had a little bit more of a defensive backbone, but I think overall I do quite like it.
I
Give me
agree.
give me a real steel type, and I'll be good.
Are you calling Treads not a real steel type?
It's a fake
Shreds is
steel.
Shreds is awesome.
It's a good mon. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not a real steel.
That sounds like capped to me. I don't know. Treads is a very good steel type.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I like it overall. I think it's neat.
Like, I like it. I just,
Yeah. All right.
Buttons are being.
Who's next?
That was me. I'm sorry. It was me clicking buttons.
You're fine. Next we have Glass Shadows. Yeah,
Those top 3 horrify me.
I
God, my chest hurts from looking at this. Oh God! Oh. Who let him drop this?
It was at the
Who let him
cost
drop
of his,
this?
it was at the cost of his speed.
yeah,
Bro, it don't matter.
Yeah.
It's like 12 for the priority.
I mean, it's
There's like 8
partially made
100
like you that
priorities.
dropped the league instantly, and he got to pick up 3 mons, so he picked
Yeah.
up that 4 instantly.
yeah, exactly.
my
So
chest
that
hurts
was
looking at
yeah.
this.
Definitely got lucky on that one.
Mr. Glass has he has Sneasel Rillaboom, like every other league ever.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Here's Bolt, the friend.
Yeah, exactly. He's got Raging Bolt. He has a Rotom Wash. He has a Landorus. He has a Scizor, Espeon with Terra, Bisharp with Terra, which I think that thing is terrifying. I expect it to do cool things. He has a Diancie and a Bronzor just kind of chilling.
Ooh,
The steel types on this team are there's 3 of them, all right?
ooh,
He stole them all.
You know what's crazy? Those first 6 mons all just pivot into each other.
Yep.
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 It's just like, dang, find an answer to this.
Espeon can Baton Pass too.
It's okay the anti, I think.
Yeah.
They can. Yeah.
Bro, my
He's got
chest
all the
hurts.
pivots.
My chest hurt looking at this.
Yeah.
It's just like, dang, you weak. I guess Raging Boat's gonna clean up. Oh, you weak. Scissor's gonna clean up. Oh, you weak. Rillaboom's gonna clean. Oh, you exist.
Sneasler clicks Swords Dance.
Like, dang.
Yeah, it's hard to like find out what to say about this team. It just the first six honestly could come like every single week, and you'd probably still be fine.
Ooh, button.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like my brain, like even just regular Diancie just says, I can set up now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
very. How would you say it? Like you said, aggressive and sedentary, and
Yeah.
like in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Diance's really underrated.
Oh,
agreed.
no, it's great.
Like,
It
especially
is.
when you take his best check in Scizor.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
this is definitely one of those teams where like you cannot give him a free turn ever.
Yeah, or
Alright,
even
this
that.
team-
Free turn. He's
um,
forcing the free turns.
This team also has Trick Room,
It
which is
does.
kind of spooky.
Oh,
It does.
The sharp
I
and
can't
trick
wait
room.
for. I can't wait for this room service Sneasler.
Hey,
What room service on Burn and Sneasler?
It's crazy. It's crazy tech.
okay,
dog.
I'm saying this much: room service on Button Sneasler, not on Button, room service Poison Touch Sneasler with a choice. Well, that can be choice band, but still good.
Room service Rillaboom.
I know, it's
Terrifying.
so funny.
Okay, that do sound terrifying, actually.
You know what's also crazy?
Hmm.
Like Sneasler can use all of its sets freely with this team too.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
not. It doesn't need to just be grassy. It can use the switcheroo set. It can just be like, oh, I'm just choice scarf now. It's just
Yeah.
it just does every. It's just like, yeah, I'm here. Guess which? It's literally saying, "Okay, guess which one I am." Wrong
Yeah.
answer.
And it's like kind of talking about with like with Dree's team and like the lack of like a super solid defensive backbone. I kind of feel like this team doesn't have like too many like dedicated defensive mons per se, but all of them are good enough to like get in, force something out, or get the slow pivot, and then
It's
bring
very
in
bulky offensive.
yeah, like bring in like Sneasler or something again. Because like
Yeah.
you have Rotom, which doesn't have the most longevity, but it's a Rotom wash. We know exactly what it does. It's gonna come in, it's gonna eat a hit, it's gonna leave, and you can't stay in. Same with Lando. You have Scizor, who
Yep.
like even without like Roost and stuff now, it is still bulky enough to come in and like, slow pivot or scare something out. You have Diancie. You have a Terra Bisharp, which sounds horrifying.
Thing is, with the team is even with them not having longevity, there's a Rillaboom healing up these mons.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Like
It's pseudo longevity.
Rotom Wash has Pain Split. Sneasel has Drain Punch. Lando T can even pull out the Resto Chesto if it really wanted to.
Yeah.
Raging Boat is just like, haha, you have a fairy type? No, you don't.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I mean. It's like it doesn't have like your like dedicated like walls, but it doesn't really need. They chose like good enough like defensive like pivot mons that support getting in like the big scary threats really well. I actually quite like it. The triple steel type is kind of weird, but I don't really know why Bronzor is here.
Trick Room.
Yep,
It's not. they
Diancie
couldn't
gets
pick
that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's second Trick Room.
Yeah.
True. I like it.
Oh, so that's a steel type, not weak to ground that resists ice. It could also just be to make his little green ball and his team sheet look better.
That's true. That's very,
That's
very
true.
Believe me, I know.
true. Same.
The one thing I will say is this team kind of dies to Kira.
Yeah.
And it's Sneasler.
I said kind of.
It's Skull.
Yeah.
Although with triple steel type, especially one that isn't going to stay a steel type.
It's Earth Power. Earth Power Freeze Dry says, show me the mons. Also, there's no.
Eep.
Wait, no, there's a water type. Never mind.
There's a whole Rotom wash right there.
Somebody yawned.
It was me.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm finding it hard to like talk too much. Like it does exactly what it looks like it does on paper.
It's pretty
But yeah,
solid.
I don't have that much to say about it. Nothing that bad, even.
Like I wouldn't say it's like an S tier team, but I think it's a very, very good.
I think it's a very solid A for sure.
Which obviously we're not
Okay.
at that point yet. I just wanted to make.
Oh yeah, we're not at that
Yeah,
point. But
that's
yeah,
what that was my fault bringing it up. I just wanted to make that point.
right. You're good.
It's pretty solid. Kind of hard to go wrong with that group, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Next.
I don't want to battle this person.
Oh, you're battling week 2. Wait, do you actually?
I have no idea.
Next.
Next.
Yeah, Hunter. Oh God, I saw Chi.
Fish.
Fish. I don't like that.
I'm
What's the baby form of Hydropple called?
Diplin.
Devlin.
Yes.
Name off this team. Name off the mons on this team. Before I start saying something heinous.
We have we have Chi. We have Silly String Man. Chi String Man. We have Lamora. We have Aleki. We have Terra Azelf, which I think is going to be really cool. We have Zarude, which is the one I keep looking at and almost drafting and then thinking, nah, good.
Yeah, me too.
We have my favorite spider that Maki said was banned from Terra Land, and I'm sad still. We have Terra Mismagius.
Why?
We have a Azumarill, and we have a Meloetta.
I don't like this team. I'll say it. I don't like it.
I like
There's
parts
too
of
many
it.
type overlaps. There's too many type overlaps. Type. When I say type overlaps, weakness overlaps. There's too many common weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
There's too many. There's not enough removal.
It's got
It's
2 spinners.
cool. Glamora. Where's my steel type? Cool. Regieleki. I'm bringing in my ground type. Whoop de doo.
Ground type doesn't block
Yeah.
the spin.
Oh, I'm so afraid of the Regieleki. Whoop de doo. I don't like the type overlap.
So I had to declare grace in another server.
You're fine.
Oh, that's a Chiyu Joe.
That's a. I don't like it.
It is also Joe Glamora. We can't like overlook that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, okay, I get that.
Ooh, I also don't love the 2 offensive waddles.
Yeah, this team is pretty ground weak as well. Like it has like I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but like a
It's
lot
got
of
They're
their
resistant to immunities.
yeah.
like
Let me
levitate and
let me
two
let me let me
resist.
rephrase. A lot of like their best mons, like Shiyu, Goldingo, Glamora, even like Meloetta and kind of Azu and like Aleki, none of them really want to take Earthquake, and like the
I
other
guess
4
that is
can, which is fine, but like it's a lot of weakness overlap on some of their best mons.
You know
That
what?
is true.
Dang, that Earthquake Stone Edge combination goes crazy.
Yeah,
I love
Edgequake.
Yeah.
Why does Mammoth Wine specifically beat this whole team?
That thing's
I
busted.
wonder why. Again, I don't think it's the worst team. It's not the worst team I've ever seen.
No, definitely
That
not.
belongs to other people that I won't say.
That belongs to other people.
But
Oh God, is that who I think it was?
it's just the fact of the matter of
Oh, oh,
it's
oh,
this team is rough.
oh,
Hmm?
oh.
What?
Let's see if the arrow's funny at least. 1 second.
This is another team that is like extremely specially
The Azov
oriented.
does not have funny terras. I cannot defend it.
Oh no, what does it have?
Psychic Electric Fairy, and
Okay,
then Ghost
exactly.
Dog Fairy.
Come on,
If it was Psychic Normal Bug, we'd be cooking with gas.
Like, you know,
Terra normal explosion, do it, coward.
it's like, how do I say this? This team is special heavy, and then the special attackers are slow as sin.
Except for like Zarude, which is like decently quick.
Okay, it's like okay, I wasn't counting Zarude, but
We shouldn't.
like Zarude is like a weird mon that dies to U-turn. So
Jungle Healing Time.
okay, cool, dies to U-turn.
Does it get knockoff?
Yeah.
It better.
Makes progress.
Makes progress.
Oh, cool. It gets progress. It dies to U-turn. But like double waters that are slow. Yes, you have
double
Speaking
special
of,
attacking ghost types.
eh, I don't like it. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm not liking it. It's just
I like
there's no
bits
good
and
defensive
pieces of
core
it.
either. The defensive core is lacking. There's no fairy type on this
There's
team.
an Azumarill right there.
There's no fairy
Azumarill
type.
fake.
It's an
Fake.
Azuri.
Azumarill a fake fairy. Y'all know this. Everybody knows, like, oh yeah, that's a real fairy. Azumarill uses that fairy typing for offense and offense alone.
I don't, it's weird because like I like the idea of like Goldango, Glamora, Araquanid with like something crazy like Chi-Yu to kind of like take advantage of those hazards. But I definitely feel like Miss Magius probably could have been something different. I don't think they needed the two waters of like very similar speeds that do kind of similar things. The double dark typing is weird, especially because Zarude is like just also just weird.
It's well, hold up, wait. I
I
just
mean,
thought of
dogs are
this.
good typing. Just get 100 of them.
You know, I just thought about this. Is this team all built for just letting Meloetta hit the relic song and then just be like, I'm clicking the button? Is this all this team wants to do? Is it be like, yeah, Meloetta got in, and now it's 128 speed fighting normal type.
It also
Yeah.
kind of just feels like they said, I really want Chi-Yu to click button.
I'm sad that it's not Teo Meloetta. Teo looks so much fun.
Yeah, like honestly, they probably couldn't afford both like Terra Azelf and Terra Meloetta or something. Like, I do
There's
think
no
I do think Terra Azelf is like really really cool. I do think that's a legitimate. Oh, yeah, because it's Terra
Not Terra
Tax.
normal.
I'm thinking of SEA. Yeah, never mind. They could have afforded it.
It's not Terra normal.
Nope.
That
It's Teo Kring.
that's not what I'm. That's not what I didn't mean to say Terra normal. I just meant Terra Azelf in general. Seems like
Terra normal.
like it is
Yeah,
a
I know,
very cool mixed attacker. I like Azelf.
Yeah.
I don't really
like
see the need for Mismag here.
It's because everything else dies to Earthquake.
Real.
It's just like, you know, when your first 4 mons lose to Earthquake,
Just,
Yeah.
just air balloon, air balloon, air balloon.
Also, there's no flying type.
I was gonna say there's 2 immunities and no flying.
Oh, that's true. There is no
Bro,
flying type.
Yeah.
Excadrill has a field day here.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Drill's undrafted.
There's no dragon type either, is there?
Nope.
There's not.
There's no steel type.
Is that a
Wait
is
a
that a
minute,
wish
there's
passel?
Volgo.
There's Joe. Is that a wish passel?
Does
I don't-
Meloetta get it?
I do not believe so.
I
No.
don't believe Meloetta gets it.
That's the only one I can see getting it.
Yeah, this
There's
Meloetta?
no weak seed.
team really lacks longevity.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Gold has recover, and that's really it. And jungle healing and synthesis.
A lot
Everybody's
of
running
it's
rest.
like, and a lot of its bulk is on the special side too. Like one really strong physical attack kind of just
Yeah. Mm,
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one.
I don't like it.
I
It's
Last one made my chest hurt. This one just makes my leg itch. Like, this team is annoying.
yeah,
But
like
it's only like I gotta scratch this itch.
it's far from the
Yeah.
worst team I've ever seen, but it's not great.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
if your team
agreed.
doesn't like in cave make your opponents be like, my chest hurt.
you're very specific rating, and I'm here for it.
Honestly,
What? Like, bro, there's like 3, there's like 2, there's like, oh, that's a puppy. I want to pet the puppy team. You know?
Puppy team
Not
was
scared.
team 2.
Yeah, but you know, it's like, oh, I'm not scared of this team at all. It's like I want to actively like get that team. Then it's like, okay, this is a little annoying. I gotta scratch this itch. My chest hurts. Ow! And then I have to call an ER. I gotta call the hospital before I fight this team because I gotta go.
Oh no.
oh no,
It's 4 very specific teams.
fair.
This is
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta scratch this itch. It is in a kind of awkward position.
Any other thoughts, or are we?
Get a
I
steal.
don't, I don't love
Not steal.
Glimmy being the only removal. I guess and Lucky. Glimmy and Lucky. Okay, it's not as bad.
It's not terrible. I feel like they both have better things to do. the weird thing there.
Yeah.
Everybody draft Excadrill just for this match and drop it. Just so the next person can use it.
Real really does just destroy most of this team.
It is go, bro, because all it needs is 4 moves. It's Earthquake, Iron Head, X Scissor, Rapid Spin,
Kill.
and it wins.
Alright. Oh look
Oh
who
my
it
God,
is.
it's me.
It's
Oh, look.
him.
I gotta be
It's
the
me.
official hype man again.
Let's go.
Hog, tell us what you have.
I have Lakierum, the Galarian Slowking, Gliscor, Quaquaval, the Terra Porygon Z, Rebombi, Fortress, Terra Incineroar, Mimikyu, Raichu Alola, and Zweilous.
AKA 10 mons that kick your butt. Y'all ain't touching this team.
I mean, Haki
Ever.
though. Yeah, Glow King Gliscor, icky.
I like how that's 11 mon, so he just left out as wireless.
It's 10 mons
Listen.
that kick your butt. Plus Zweilous that kick your butt twice as hard. It got 2 heads. What you
Listen,
talking about?
I'm looking to get some Zweilous kills this season.
I really hope
Alright.
you
Looking to
do.
get some-
Bro, that's hustle boosted. That's big
It
hustle.
is. Hustle Choice Band's Zweilous. It might actually do some
Bet
damage.
Dragon Tail going insane to make progress.
Yeah,
Can we
true.
We make that's big pressure on this team.
can we just take a
we-
moment to acknowledge that he has Terra Porygon Z with
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Show me your switch. Y'all better bring them boots.
Tog-
Y'all better bring them boots.
Talig, I mean this in the best way possible because I love you. I don't want to fight you.
Where your boots at? Where's the Tims?
You got some
Real.
really good removal too. It sucks about an Incineroar. I'm sorry about your loss.
What?
No, that's the champ right there. Don't you ever talk bad about the champ.
I
That
think
man
single
with the
Inciner-
VGC. That man with the VGC
Singles
dominated.
Incineroars so sauceless.
Bro, man, what you talking
Listen,
about?
okay.
Like parting shot every turn.
Bro, what you talking about? That's CC right there. That's big flare
Parting
bitch.
Shot's got it's got CC, it's got Sword
I
Stance,
guess
it's
it's
got
just so
special moves.
slow.
Man,
I
don't
got
be at it.
you got webs though.
Bro, it's webs gaming.
Flame charge Incineroar with webs.
Okay, thank you.
Flame-
Nah, I feel
Flame
like I should
Charge-
have division.
Yeah,
Bro,
Flame
that's
Charge
trail-
Sword Stance.
Bro,
And then
it's-
just destroy shit.
Man, let me look this up for y'all. Y'all don't know. They don't know.
Maki did point it out, but Glow King Gliscor is pain.
Yeah.
It was actually
I
funny.
like it a
I
lot.
think I prefer Slow King Gliscor.
Yeah, because it actually resists ice
Yeah.
and
That's
water.
fair.
Let me tell y'all about this. It's Incineroar gets Trailblaze. So we're not running Flame Charge. That's black and white. Let me tell you about this. It's Kyurem breaks mons.
Yeah.
Quackable quick breaks mons. Porygon Z breaks mons. Fortress. That's just the best mon in draft. I'll be honest. That's
The
the
little
best
ball
draft
of
mon.
love.
That's the best draft mon. You drafted the best mon. I don't know. That's removal. That's setup. That's pivot.
Looks explosion sometimes.
That's explosion. That's counter. That's pain split. That's a good steal. I don't know. I don't know about this, guys. we might got the champ in the making right there. Also, show me a Porygon Z switching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did just realize you
So
don't have a S type? Question mark.
I do not.
He's not weak to ground, so
It's not, it's just weird not to see, like, I don't know. I'm a core person. I like to see the funny cores. That just caught my eye.
he doesn't have a. Oh no, he has a fairy. There's a fairy. I was about to.
He has 2 fairies.
I forgot Mimikyu's a fairy. I was like, hey, yo, that's a ghost type right there. That's a good ghost. Like, there's
I don't know,
a
like-
dragon fairy steel. Yeah, got good.
To me, this feels like one of those teams where, like, it starts off really, really good, and then you kind of, like, as you keep going, it gets a little bit worse until, like, I don't know, Alola and Violets are kind of just there. I assume Alola is there because your speed was horrendous, if not.
Yeah. That's a good chunk of it.
yeah, you know nothing about that crap.
No, of course not.
You know what's
Nothing.
better? You know what's better? Unironically,
Hmm.
drop the Alola Chew, just get regular Chew. Just get regular Raichu.
I will say this: your team is very heavily reliant on those webbies,
Yeah.
and you don't
Yeah.
have and you don't have a good spin blocker. I have Mimikyu in my wallet. I like Mimikyu, but that's not. They're not known for sticking around. They're known for clicking Soul Stance.
You click Sword Dance and Channel Snake, kills weak
Yeah.
teams.
Hey yo, hey yo,
Not
hear me
keeping your
out.
webs up.
Hear me out. Get that drift bloom. Get that drift bloom. It's still up.
I do.
And I do also have Quaquaval, which can create their speed very easily, to be fair.
And I do actually like your like defensive pieces. Like again, we've said it already. Cloaking Gliscor is crazy, but like supported by Fortress, and then like even like Incineroar with like Intimidate, Parting Shot, and stuff like that. I actually do that.
Mm-hmm.
And you can even do like an offensive if you really wanted to as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you like Quaquaval more than I do. I'm not a huge
I
fan.
do like him. He was one of my favorites last season.
Yeah, so you're doing that spicy run back.
Yeah.
Practice can accidentally win a game. So
Yeah, he really can. He just,
I got a kill. Oh well.
Guess I
I guess
swept.
I've got 4 more.
Yeah.
All right,
Guess
look.
we're doing this.
Tog's doing this. Tog thing again. Whoops! I set up too many times. Guess I win.
Whoopsie.
Whoops! I won. Even
I do have a
hold
habit
up,
of just setting up accidentally winning.
hold up. Wait a second. Unironically, why does Tog have like 5 mons that can set up and just win again?
I was gonna say that's a good thing, and I'm so sorry. A good thing and a bad thing. I think the only immediate power is kill him, and Joey's still out on
Porygon.
Terra Porygon Z. Joey's still out. Joey being me.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's never adaptability. You don't run adaptability. You run the
Download.
mix.
Download.
You run mix download. And you just say have a fun with the switch end on this downloaded Terra Blast.
Okay,
Mix?
hear me out. We can go even sillier and just click Terra Normal Adaptability Hyper Beam.
That's fire.
Yeah, but
what
that's
you bring Gig Impact and Hyper Beam to see which download boost you get.
True.
just like which one? Which one? Ah, I see you made the wrong one. Wrong answer. Die.
What sucks is you don't get Soul Dance.
That is unfortunate. Doesn't have any way to boost its attack besides, download.
Just
Do you have
nasty
curse?
plot.
Oh.
I like its physical attack.
Probably not. Get like curse something funny.
I'm looking.
Watch it get like work up or something.
It's a cycle.
Hey yo, hold up.
Wait.
It gets the
Recycle.
Recycle Lychee Berry.
Or recycle Selacberry.
That
So I
too.
can just keep getting those speed boosts and just outspeed and kill everything.
I like this. Wait a second. Wait a second, guys. Guys.
You get conversion.
No, I found something much worse.
Oh no.
So your team isn't like the fastest, as is.
Do we find what
Yeah.
I found? Yeah, I found it too.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna bring it up until after I fought Tog.
Yeah. Tog's about to Tog. Oops! I won.
Whoopsie. I
Oopsie,
did it
won.
again.
It's the oopsie, I won again. Like what? Oh. God damn it, Tog.
Tom, stop winning.
Tog,
I can't stop
Dog.
winning.
let's go gambling.
So you're winning
I
CDC
won.
Victini this season, what you're saying? You're gonna dethrone Zom?
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Bro, it's one bad turn away from winning.
Yo, wait, hold up. Can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
Garchomp just got dropped in SCA.
Oh.
Hey yo.
Everybody wants that.
I wanted that originally.
That's what I'm saying. The Garchomp has been dropped.
I have a
Wait,
whole
hold on,
new.
is that
I'm
still
fine.
is that in the recording?
No. I mean, yes, but no.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
fit a Garchomp into my team?
Yeah, just the hold up.
Can you
Garchomp
fit?
has been dropped.
Can you fit
Hold,
20
hold.
inches of Garchomp
Wait, wait.
into your team?
Hold on. We can definitely put a Garchomp on this team. Hang on. This
Wait, okay, I gotta
Everybody
do this real
looking at
quick right now.
Garchomp.
That's a different team. That's a different team.
Shh, I know, but it's not funny if you point it out.
I gotta do this right
There
now.
we go.
Quick.
Look, he has a Garchomp now.
30.
Why that fix his speed though?
My speed is fixed.
I can't believe it. One Garchomp to rule them all.
One Garchomp solves everything. I'm leaving that there now. I'm not getting rid of it.
It's fucking funny.
We want to go to the next team.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Before we go to the next team, I gotta do the, you know, that's big dog right there. That's this team, bro. You about to get chillied out. You about to be left in the freezer. It's over. Big adaptability time. Big score. Big Kirim. Big fortress. Get hustle boosted. Get your money up, not your funny up.
Final thoughts. Chilly reception into weakness policy Kirim. I better see it at least once.
Oh, absolutely. That's gonna happen.
Real. Hey, there's the Darkrai.
His friend had it.
True.
Um.
We have subs team.
Ah,
With
Some-
Darkrai, the shadowy one himself. Great Tusk, Mr. Good on Ladder, overshadowed by Treads in draft. And Napoleon, the man who did not keep the fog. And
That's so
MST,
sad he did.
it's not good. Ogabon Health Flame got the redhead gully out here.
And never
got
is
Dragalge.
it's not good.
We got Dragalge. We got Hooper with Terra. Normal one. We got Electivire. It's man, Sub, I've really tried to use it in the league. It's just so sad. Avalug with Terra. We got Cleaver and Masquerain. Is it bad half his team's on Fad Watch?
Hog, how do you feel that you might have to fight another Avalugg?
I don't wanna do that.
I don't know how I feel about this team.
I feel like I liked the first three and then like the fifth one.
No, the Garchomp protection's gone. I wanted him.
Oh no.
I did warn everybody that the Garchomp is gone.
So
Wait, so pick up the Garchomp?
It took away a transaction.
Oh,
Oh shit.
he decided he really wanted that Garchomp after all.
I'm still making it in case he drops it.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm still gonna make what I want.
We have
Okay.
another team with some kind of whack speed, by the way. Like Darkrai to Ogerpon is fine. Everything after that is a little
So my thing is, I'm not sure how I feel about the Steel Fairy Dragon Core.
I like Empoleon a lot. I like Dragalge. I don't know if I like it here per se. And I laughed way too hard when Maki talked about the enamel. That's all I have to say about that.
I've seen so many people try to use an MOST, and I'm like, did you enjoy it? And the response has been no.
Yeah.
I don't like the fire water. There's no other, like, if you got another grass type or another
Yeah,
water type,
Ogapon is very aggressive in nature, and I like my grasses to be a little bit less aggressive, or at least have not be rock clean.
Yeah.
it's just like, dang, this team also just loses to hazards.
Us gaming.
It's just like, yeah, you like, I don't want to always have to rely on Tusk and Avalug
Right.
as my spinners.
But
Like, if I
Avalugg
have
wants to kill. So does Tusk. But Avalugg more so. He's also a huge Terra sink, which means Hoopa can't come.
Yeah. That is the only downside. Like, I love Terra Avalugg. I've fallen in love with it after CMM. But it is very much like, if you want to bring Avalugg, that is your Terra captain for the week. Nothing else. Like, that is simply the case.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to like the team. I'm trying hard because I'm just like, ooh, these some cool mons. But also, man, I really don't like how this team is gonna have to operate.
I don't vie with very many of the mons on this. So I'm gonna. That's why I'm not saying a whole lot because I think this team's better than I think it is, just because it's a bunch of mons that I've personally not gonna get a lot of experiences with.
That's fair.
I've seen people do good things with Empoleon. I can't get it to work for me. The one time I go H, it really let me down. Dragalge, I think, is a fraud. Electivire let me down like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, man, there's a lot of mons that haven't worked for me, but another decent. Not Electivire.
It is a pretty rock weak team. Like they actually have 3 removal because they have Defog on Cleavor. They have 2 spinners. Like they have
Yeah, but-
options.
Wow,
But,
wow,
like-
that is the most fake removal I've
It
ever
is.
heard.
It exists though, so it's at least worth pointing it out. But it
Oh.
does in fact exist. But like
cool.
2 of their removers are weak to rock, and then the other one's Tusk. So
Oh, you know, I'd prefer.
Oh, Rock. I know I'm like the Talonflame person, but Rock Week remove was my beloved. Talonflame's the exception.
cool. I say that I use Noivern for Defog a lot. Fair, so
I'm just
I use Talonflame, so yeah, I'm not any better.
unironically, I feel like this team is just asking for a defensive mon to like just like a physically defensive mon to just come in, but like I'm clicking this setup move like twice, and I'm being like, okay,
There's
I'm
not a real knock or status absorber, which kind of sucks.
yeah. It's like Booster Tusk can do
That's
it.
true,
yeah.
but then it can't switch out really.
I mean, if it's like booster defense
Depends.
with bulk up, it can because it's the defensive Tusk with booster. It can eat the knock. So, yeah.
This one's just really strange because like there are some pieces I like to. They're like I kind of think, as much as I think Darkrai is still a fraud, I do kind of like Darkrai Tusk together. I feel like those like they support each other pretty decently.
Yeah.
Granted, they are both weak to Fairy, but you have Empoleon right there who does not care.
I feel
Right.
like the fairy also is. Nemor's T is a mon that I need to play around with more, so I can have an honest answer.
I want to see somebody use it well because just
Yeah.
people in my experience haven't been able to do it with what they wanted it to. But I know Sub's a good player, and I don't think he can't do that.
Yeah, agreed.
It also has over.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna love Halt Flame, and every time I use Halt Flame, I just wish it was Wellspring. Which is,
That's
weird.
Yeah.
All I know about NMT is, hey, look, I set up 2 Calm Minds and a Iron Defense. Okay, I'm gonna Drain and Kiss everything now.
The only time I've ever fought in an Amorous I've literally only faced it once, and I just got to bully it with Mirror Armor Core, and it was really
Trump is
funny.
back on the table.
I want it.
I need him.
It's mine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you're totally fine. Yeah, I don't know. It does feel like a team where like I don't see a ton of cohesion. Like I think I get why an Amorous T is here is because it's a fairy type that also covers ground for
I
his
can
ground
tell
weak
you
ones.
why Enamorous T is here. Let's go to the Virizion drafting.
Oh no.
Let's go to sub. Use a Sublime. I've got to find it.
We're listening. We're listening. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Just keep talking. I'll find it.
Yeah, I don't know why I just like zone out. I'm playing with a battery.
I don't like. See, here's the thing. I really like Dragolage as a mon.
I love Dragal.
I don't like it here.
Agreed.
Like, I love this mon. I don't like it in this situation. That is
Yeah.
forced into.
Half of your main core being the ground.
Yeah.
and then
I may not get my 3 wishes, but I'll get this damn turtle. I got this guy out of pure rage. I don't even remember Nemo's T's stats.
I forgot he said
oh,
that.
fucking God.
You
Jesus
didn't
Christ.
say that.
Get my damn turtle.
We love Sub.
So I don't know if he's excited for that thing either. So
You'll never snipe me twice.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Give me this mon. Takes this mon out of spite.
yeah, the pure rage draft is crazy.
It really is.
I'm dying over here.
I do kind of like Avalog in tandem with something like Empoleon or Jigalgi. You have like
Well,
one of the best physical walls in the game with Terra, with two really good like special defensive mons to support it. Especially like with Empoleon. I think that's actually
You know what? Let me look this up on Victini, Doc. I need to check for myself before I say something stupid.
cool.
so I got a spam call.
You're fine.
I don't like
So,
those.
but
Kind
you
of
know,
mean.
True.
where's I hate. You know what?
What are we trying to figure out?
Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Executive decision.
This is cooked.
Drop that stupid ass masquerade. Drop Dragoji. Get Gudra.
Oh, they don't have a grounded poison then. Even I think Gooch is better than.
do? You have options. You're running Boots Avalug anyway.
I don't hate that. Gudra is kind of nice here. I don't hate it. I don't think it solves all of the issues with the team by any means.
Well, yeah. Okay. I was just saying, like, oh, Gudra is like a.
No,
Like,
that's for
are you
sure.
looking for a special wall? Okay, special wall.
Yeah, we do like Gudra. I like Gudra. Gudra's cool.
It also just eats random hits. You know.
Yeah.
And
A
knockoff.
couple of different sets. Also, I guess you could get Noivern at the same points for a dragon type.
Hazard removal. Get a bit more speed. You don't really need it. It's basically it's only 1 speed higher than Darkrai.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 speed lower, isn't it?
That was it's not 126.
I'm fairly sure it's 120.
That's Talonflame.
Yeah.
Ah, emotional support bird is back. I don't know. One of those dragons I feel is better. Also, double bug at the end. It's just like, oh,
And Cleavor is great, but I
like Clevo.
I assume Masquerade's kind of just there for webs. Which, to be fair, this team does benefit from webs because it's quite slow.
I'd just rather not.
Yeah, I get you. I'm with you.
You know.
I don't know, weird team. Very weird team.
Hold up. Who? Nobody got my boy Bramblegas? Nah.
Oh boy.
Nah. Our
I am not bramble pilled. I don't
I'm
like that
so
thing.
bramble pilled.
I'm fixing this. You're gonna get bramble. I'm every morning I'm sending a bramble gas to crap now. You're gonna, you are not immune.
You are not immune to the bramble pill.
Fair.
I'm putting it in the Supreme hat too.
Great, I'll hate it more.
Bramble. Get brambled.
Get brambled.
Get brambled is crazy.
I don't know. I feel like I do like his like defensive capabilities. Like, as much as an AM is a bit of a fraud, it is still a mon that can take a hit, and I think it works well with like Empoleon and Avalug. But
There's no wish on this team. Moving on.
yeah, like Electivire feels kind of weird here. Like Terra Hoopa's not bad, but it's not. I don't know if this is really the team for it. It would have been nice to see like a faster Terra Captain. Dragalge, again, love Dragalge, just not here.
Ironically, if he got a wish passer, a decent one, even Wigglytuff.
A good wish pass on makes like every team better.
Yeah.
I know, but like
Absolutely.
even getting Wigglytuff, as much as I hate that mon, hey, that makes this team a little bit.
That's some
that
real
longevity
big
goes a
wishes.
while. Yeah, like Avalug's just like my life.
I've been
so bad.
rejuvenated.
Even Hoopa is especially
Yeah, because like
solid.
AV Hoopa is a very real.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just.
You know, it's
We're
a
like
strange team.
we're like 1 or 2 months away from just being like, oh God, dang,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I think I
Oh,
agree.
no.
This is another. It makes me scratch my leg. It's a leg scratch.
We're back to the leg scratch.
Yeah.
Listen, Togs makes my chest hurt. What the fuck? I hate my neighbors.
So real though.
Yeah,
Bro, they just started screaming.
fair. I don't know. Bottom line, like neat defensive core. I think Tusk plus Darkrai is pretty cool. Speed is terrible, and there's a lot of mons that don't feel like they fit.
Hey sub, hey sub, hey sub. You do me a favor. Either you trade that Darkrai to Nikki, or you trade or you trade Ogre Pond for Amoongus. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum,
Trade
bum.
away Darkrai, make his team even slower.
Hey.
Trade away Darkrai, team instantly gets better. Darkrai's so mid.
It
Like any other
But you-
high tier is better.
He
But she
says
likes
after
Darkrai.
Tog after sweeping with Darkrai yesterday. Make up your
Yeah.
mind. Make up your mind.
Which I thought you swept with Gouging Fire yesterday. Was it Darkrai you swept with?
It was Darkrai.
Yeah, it was. He
Oh,
switched
I'm not
her to
gonna.
lag tail and I got sad swapped with Darkrai instead.
He
I'll
said,
go watch.
"Oops,
fine. I'll
I gotta
sweep with my
Victini."
other one.
I'll go watch the replay after this. I haven't seen the. I just assumed because I saw you overtook me in standings was Gouging Fire sweep.
Oof.
No,
But-
Darkrai got
yeah.
he got 2 kills into okay, I'm gonna sweep with this one now.
All right, are we going next?
We can move on.
Any closing thoughts?
Make some transactions. Don't stick with a weird team.
I'll go upon Hall Flame being Valkyrie when they want to make me sad.
Real. Very rough week. We have Endless.
Endless Legends.
This team is scary, but Endless has a Deoxys speed that is just that thing is just his baby. By the way, he loves that thing, and
He does.
I can see why. Yaoskarada, he has there's the real Garchomp. He has the 3 pixel Terapagos. He has Terra Entei. He has my favorite jellyfish. He has Terra Yen Mega. He has the funny purple dog I keep wanting to draft and then find a reason not to. He has Covalion. He has a Rotom, and he has a little Trapinch friend.
Oh, little friend.
Little friend.
This team is funny. I don't think it's very quote unquote good, but this team is funny as hell.
I'll be honest. I feel like there's another team that really lacks like your solid like defensive pieces, but it's also another one that has like so many threats and ways to get those threats in that I don't know if it's the biggest deal.
It's
And-
just gonna be
An endless sea of stars falling down upon them.
oh my god. Maki!
I cannot wait for that video to come out, Maki. I need to hear it.
Like here's my thing. I love Yan Mega Terra. Great googly moogly. Things just die when this mine gets in.
Gets that throat spray and goes boom.
Cool.
It goes pew. But no, have these I don't know. The moment we hit Entei, we're hitting the oh wait a second. We got
Hey,
the
you know-
best priority in the game.
Terra Entei, it's kind of him.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Terra Doggy more, but he's okay.
I liked
Oh, good night.
Yeah. So here's my thing. I like the team. I don't think it's very good, but it's
I
got a
like the
lot of
speed.
tricks. It has some really fun tricks that it can do.
The speed is really the speed is very, very fast. Which is
I don't know
nice.
what it is. There's something about it. I feel like it's gonna do well, and that's not. It's leaving the player out of it itself. It's. I wish those wish support for Tarappa.
Yeah.
But
Grand Bull exists.
I don't think it gets wished.
did it get wish?
Do y'all not know about Big Dog? Big big lower jaw made
Big
out of
lower
iron.
jaw.
No, I didn't know. I'm sorry. My apologies.
I didn't know your game, Bramble. I'm sorry. Or
Yeah.
Bramble, Gramble. Words.
Bro, that's
Game-
iron jaw
I'm
right there.
tired.
That's iron jaw.
Yo, can we actually get?
Wait, it lost wish. Never mind. It had it before.
I can also take a moment to appreciate that Ivory just invented the next Paradox mon, Iron Jaw.
Yeah.
Iron. That one gets wish back.
That one gets wished
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Maybe that one will have maybe that one will have real stats.
This one's really offensive,
Hmm.
and I think it'll work well due to the speed and the cleanup potential. But you're right. I don't like the lack of longevity.
And I can't appreciate it for what it is because it is another one of those teams where like it has things like Tentacruel and like in Cobalion that can switch into things pretty well and they can both pivot. It has Garchomp that can very easily be a tanky mon, stomp something in the tracks. Even Terapagos or like Granbull could be used that way. It definitely doesn't have that like defensive like longevity. It's kind of like you switch into something once or twice to position yourself and then go.
Yeah.
I just thought about this. This is actually funny.
Mhm.
Like, why do so many of these mons just get random 2-turn moves? It's just power herb gaming.
Meteor Beam Gaming.
Like, I'm pretty sure Cobalion gets it too.
If Cobalion gets Meteor Beam and Iron Crown doesn't,
Okay, Cobalion.
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either. But if it does, I'll be sad.
No, it gets Steel Beam. I was wrong.
That makes more sense. Beam is a funny move. That's almost a pivot move. Get something and die.
Wait, just when did Cobalion get Vacuum Wave?
Like
Gen
everything
Yeah.
got. Yeah, it probably was Gen 8, but like everything also got Vacuum Wave.
Oh, Gen 9, I mean. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just Gen.
Like everything got Vacuum Wave.
Bro, Pokemon Company decided, all right, we're gonna take this all away and give you random ass moves.
Cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait for them all to lose it next gen because it's not going to be a TM anymore.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
But I do like this team. It's another like go fast, hit hard, like reposition, do it again kind of team. But I think it works.
I can't wait for Speed Boost and Mega to go crazy.
Yeah. Like this team has a lot of threats.
Let's
I have to battle this week one. I just remember
I'm
that.
sorry. Let's do the last team.
Get pinched.
Get pitched. I was not prepared for get pitched. It me.
No, I did see like one league a few weeks ago. Trappage got 4 kills in a battle.
That's
Down.
amazing.
Does it mean I can do it again? Does it mean I can do it again? I'm gonna do it again. Regardless.
Do it again.
Big crap right there. That's a big crap right there. Right here. Look at this right here. Bro, that's Roaring Moon, Ursaluna, and Emerus, Iron Crown. Bro, what's your addiction with Iron Crown?
I love that guy. He's great.
Iron
Iron
Crown.
Moth, Blastoise, Chestnut, Hound. Wait, what you saying that? Wait.
That's the funny part. I don't have it.
Lycanroc and Murkrow. That's big crap right there. Get hit.
The
Get
double
hit
moon.
hard.
The double moon.
Boom.
I love how in the middle of the hype, man, you had to point out that I have no sand.
I was looking at it for a second. My brain was like, wait, where'd it go? Where'd my sand go?
Well, this is my team,
it.
so I'm not saying
I
much.
I like your Dragon Fairy Steel.
Thank you. I do
I like
too.
your dragon normal. I like your dragon normal fairy.
You got a cool Take Spice settle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jolteon showed it fix your speed.
That's the only reason it's here.
Unironically, this team looks scary because it's just like, okay, I have 5 mons that could 6 mons, 7, 8 mons. I have a number of mons that can set up.
Yeah, your team is very setup heavy. Something I personally don't like is you have 3 Protomons.
Yeah, I wasn't like super sure how I felt about that at first, but we're just gonna see what happens.
We both got Terra Chestnut on CDC, so it should be fun.
Indeed.
See, here's the extra funny part. It doesn't matter if it's proto. You could just set it up with Jolteon or Murkrow.
That's true.
There's no way Murkrow gets electric terrain.
No, it's Sunny Day
Oh.
though.
Oh,
for
Sunny Day.
Water
Okay,
Movement.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's why I said and or.
Okay, that I understand now.
I swear to God, if Jolteon doesn't get electric, okay, thank God.
You have cool hazard removal. Your Rocco's on ideal, but it's you,
E-click
so
hazards.
yeah. So I'm not gonna like hold that against you.
Spikes exist.
I think you like your Victini team. I think I like your Virizion team more, but I still like this team.
I'll be honest. I like my first 4 mons together a lot. Everything after that was like, how do I like fix the problems that these 4 mons have?
And I feel that.
Look, I used Iron Moth last season. I enjoyed Iron Moth.
Iron Moth
he's
is
cool.
cool as fuck.
He's a
Iron
very
Moth is
cool guy.
It's a cool grounded poison, very offensive.
I honestly, for this team though, I say swap it out.
Yeah, that mon's awesome. Get that. We get it.
He
No,
killed.
because look, this is like I saw the Roaring Moon. Then there's 3 special attackers immediately.
Yeah, and that is an issue I was kind of running into. That's kind of why I have like Chestnut and Lycanroc as my Terra Caps, because like I need something physical, and I think I can make both of those 2 work.
Dang, I didn't know you were living next to a hospital.
Actually, I live like literally just up the road from the PlayStation. So
Oh, okay.
I was just like, I hear it, I hear them.
yeah, but
I live right next to the fire station.
gotcha.
I live next to the main road.
Fair. Yeah, that definitely is an issue I had with this team as I was building it. I was like, the more I build it, I was like, wow, I have special attackers and nothing else.
Hey, wait a second.
Your speed ain't bad though.
Wait
Yeah.
a second.
Surprisingly, what's your crap speed gap?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, crap.
Yeah.
You wanna know what's a cool mine?
Hmm.
Wanna know what's a cool mine that you can grab?
Uh-huh.
You know it starts with T, ends with Lu.
I have double
you gonna
ground type.
Don't matter. It's big boy. It's
Neither of us have a real dog type.
I have a Murkrow. What do you mean? That's so real.
That's real.
I'd say my road and frost is
Also, I
real.
literally have a Roaring Moon.
Okay, fine.
Oh, that's not a flying type.
I just talked about the Dark type.
That's why I was like, oh,
Oh.
right.
Yeah. Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Also, Ogre Pond is still free for you.
I don't know. I actually like, beside my weird like like mostly special attackers, I do think I like my team quite a bit. I remember because fun fact, I actually really don't like Iron Moth very much, but I distinctly remember like looking at like my type like chart and like my speed gap and everything. I was like, okay, I just need something that like checks all of these boxes, and Iron Moth just happened to check every single one of them, so that's why it's here.
While the Salazzle typing, when given to a mon with better stats, really works.
Yeah.
It's very aggressive. I think it was pretty good.
Gives Iron Moth corrosion. You know,
Oh,
just
no.
actually make it a straight upgrade.
That's crazy, actually.
Give all of the Iron Mons and all the Primal Mons a second ability. So they're not locked into one.
That would give them more versatility and make them better, but not make them too good.
It would.
We'll give them bad. We'll give them mid abilities. Give
Give-
them like a nerve.
You mean we can't give Roaring Moon Moxie?
He can have pressure.
No. Yeah, give them like pressure or like unnerve or run away.
Run away.
Run away. Yes.
Give Runaway to exactly Screamtail and nothing else.
No, I think she get
Oh, give that one soundproof actually.
yeah.
That's real.
Like give them like something. Like don't make it crazy.
Yeah, Scream took it have a generator.
Unironically, bro, that's the best draft mon at the point. That's the best support
Yeah.
draft mon. I'm drafting. I draft that round 1. every time.
Honestly.
Molo's speed is crazy.
Yeah.
I like your team. It's kind of funky, but you're kind of funky, so.
Hey, thank you.
Also, this team also just puts people in a vortex of like,
It
oh,
does.
It's just like it takes the Tog approach to things. Where oops, I set up in one. Oops, I set up in one. Oops, I set up in one again. Oops.
Hog, if you
Okay.
can't click a button, this is bullshit.
I can't click this. I don't want to play this game anymore. I can't click this button.
Hey, bro, there's Roaring Moon, Dragon Dance, Ursaluna, Calm Mind, and Nemeris.
Oh, did you mention the best move in the game? Calm Mind?
Hey, Jolteon gets that too.
Oh, then peak.
Just like
Any mode
Iron,
that can click Calm Mind is best.
yeah, Iron Crown, Calm Mind, Iron Maw, Fiery Dance, Blastoise, Shell Smash, Chestnut, Bulk Up, Houndstone, Iron Defense. I think it gets.
Bulk Up? It does, yeah. It's
Yeah.
never as funny as Calm Mind. I don't know what it is. I've been trying to
Yeah.
figure it out, but it's just not.
Yeah.
Is it
Jolteon-
Burn?
It's Burn. It's because of Burn. We need a psychic. We need a psychic burn. We need a special burn badly.
No, don't
Good.
not Calm Mind.
Jolteon, Calm Mind, Lycanroc, click a button. Murkrow.
I believe it
is
gets Swords Dance.
a bird.
It also gets
Does
Trailblaze.
it? It's also slow as sin, so
Yeah.
It's actually it's basic too. It's not that bad
Why does it feel so slow?
because it's not as fast as the other two.
Ah,
But it does still get Trailblaze.
no guard,
Stone
Edge.
Edge.
It hits hard still.
Yeah.
Murkrow.
that Lycanroc would own my SCA team.
We talked about that earlier.
There's no rock resist on it.
Just saying.
Mer-
This team.
I've also only just now realized that in 2 separate leagues I now have both Murkrow and Misdreavus.
Go.
That's funny, actually.
Ayo, Gen 2 represent.
Gen 2 shit mods. Yippee!
Woo. Yeah, Murkrow was very obviously I have like 1 point left and I want a funny thing, so I grabbed a Prankster Mon.
I know, Blood Moon is awesome. I've been using Blood Moon Pult and it's very similar. Just
I
kills things.
I like my Double Moon core. I think it's funny.
It is very funny.
Like, bro, I don't want to see this, bro. This is another team that makes my chest hurt.
Real.
It make my chest hurt.
That's so true, bestie.
This is like, dang, I got rid of my other setup sweeper. Why is there 5 more back there?
You just get Calm Mind again.
God, I just got rid of this. We're back in the setup.
I have 3 Mons on this team that can click agility.
I think that's all the teams, though, right?
It is.
Are we doing a tier list?
We probably should.
Oh my god, is this the tier list video for Victini Pick'ems on time? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so excited to tier these teams on the same day I recorded the rest of this with all 3 of my same friends.
Yeah, Ivory is definitely still here, totally 100%.
100%. He's with us in spirit.
He's with us. It sounds like he died.
How do we know he didn't? What our explanation is there for him not being here?
I know, the universe needed him elsewhere.
Yeah.
I am way too giggly for this today.
That's the intro. Boom.
True.
I closed Iron Star after opening it. I'm gonna cry. You can't click on that. If you click on that, it's gonna mess up the video.
Yeah, it's fine. I can just cut that little moment out. I'm just moving it. New tab. We're fine.
Can't click on that. It's gonna mess
I
up the
fixed it.
video.
It's fine.
This video's ruined. We gotta restart now.
It's
on
fine.
it. Can't click on it.
It's in a
So
new
the first-
tab, so it's safe.
How do we feel about the Shifu team?
Seafood. I need to actually go look.
Yeah, I don't remember what these teams were either. I don't
There's
know.
2 Shifo teams technically, isn't
And
there?
this one's got a swamp out though, so Crep's gonna like it.
Real.
It's
This
got
is
a, it's a kind of,
this is Nikki,
microwave.
right? I'm not losing my mind.
Doing a
It is
tier
Nikki, yeah.
list 2 weeks after doing analysis is crazy. I don't
Yes,
remember
it
any of my.
Wait, Maki, what do you mean 2 weeks? This is clearly the same day.
Yeah, we're doing the same day.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Doing a tier list like an hour after um the original analysis is hard.
Yeah.
Forgot
Yeah.
what past, present, future Magi talked about. Probably something stupid about a Sylveon lost Mystical Fire or something sad like that.
True. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about this team entirely.
Team's kind of slow.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
very
little
slow.
slow, and it's like it feels like there's a decent bit of overlap. Also, I don't
I
super
like
know why Sneasel's here.
To be
I guess
115 speed
speed
tier for
tiers.
It's
$6, yeah.
so real.
I like the Terra Caps.
Oh, I love the Terracaps. The Terracaps are very cool.
I like Amoonguss Heat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Amoonguss Heat Swampert actually is.
It's a good core, yeah.
It's about the 17 millionth Urshifu single Latios team I've seen.
Or just for that. I mean, what do you want to put it then? For no creativity points.
See, I take
Oh,
away creativity for that, but I'll give it a little bit back or something.
so this tier list is not completely on how good your team is. It's not only how good your team is, how much it humors us, and the general vibe of it. So take it with a
Real.
grain of salt.
Take
Yeah.
all of this with a grain of salt.
So
We're
I
just
think
a bunch
due
of
to lack of creativity, poor speed tier, and overall just kind of ball of tail caps, I think this is a B or low A.
yeah.
I think we
I'd
could put
probably
in
say a B.
I'd say
Okay.
B at least for now, just to set that baseline.
Yeah,
We can
I
move it
agree.
up
Yeah.
later.
Agreed. I like that. Go back to my other tab. There. I know this one because I just had to go searching for his logo. This is Sub's team.
The
Okay.
Go-Go. What's the Go-Go?
That's a real question.
I know it's not in Paldea, but go find him.
It's a-
Go to
it is.
Paldea. I
Is it? What's
I
the
only
Go-Go?
know this because
Yeah.
it's the very first random shiny I found.
I know it's because
Mine.
I know it's because I had to beat a Dragapult in the SCA.
True.
Oh, nice. My first shiny in Scarlet and Violet was Wiglet. It's
Mine was a
orange.
That's great.
Sneasel.
How do we feel about the Darkrai Tusk and Polion Ogerpon H team? The rest of his team is kind of frauds.
I like Dragalge.
I love
He's a
Dragalge.
cool guy.
Dragalge is
I
very
forgot
cool.
you guys are like Dragalge believers.
I am the biggest Dragalge believer. I love that guy.
Then Cleavor, he's a good rock setter.
Yeah, I
He
don't know.
can't be blocked by magic bounce.
Make your choice. Scarf or Sash.
This feels like a team to me that has like 8 real Mons and then a couple of little guys that are like going to come a couple times. I don't know, maybe I'm not giving Hoopa enough credit. Terra Hoopa is pretty cool.
I mean, maybe
Terra's
I'm
right.
the one being mean. I think there's like 4 Ryomons on this team.
That's real.
And Amherst T is the biggest fraud, I will say.
I want to
I'll
believe in that thing.
I'll give you Avalugg and I'll give you Cleavel, but that's your team of 6. I think everything else on this team is middling to bad.
Look, I know like how I've gone like 6 times this past month, so I know very much how annoying that thing could be.
What thing?
The Avalugg.
That's why I know. I know. I said I'll give Avalugg and Cleavel a pass.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
giving
okay.
the other 5. The other 5 are frankly terrible.
I mean, like, Terra Hoopa definitely does something that's good at least.
I mean, if it can set its own trick room, it's only base speed, it's an alright abuser.
It's pretty bulky, like that on the special side. Like it definitely has a use case here. I kind of like it with Avalugg because you're gonna have to decide like which Terra Captain is going to come and just like wall either your special or physical breakers.
Yeah.
But Electivire is definitely a fraud. I think Masquerain is literally just here to click webs and nothing else.
Mhm.
Newton, Stun Sport, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Enamor's T is like maybe fine sometimes, but it's definitely not great. I still think Darkrai's a fraud, but it's less of a fraud than some of the rest of the team.
Darkrai's he's not yeah. I agree with that.
I
I
like
wanna
Tusk and
love-
Roy on Ogre.
I want to love Hulk Flame, but the rock
There-
weakness make me sad.
Yeah. And rock weakness, can't run boots equals sadness.
At least he has 3 removed. That's not the worst.
That's
Like,
yeah.
you have to with Ogobon Hulk Flame, yeah.
He's got like the best one in the format, Tusk. So
Yeah.
that's good.
I'd argue Treads is better, but yeah.
Well, it's arguable, but
Pick your Dawn fan.
Real. I don't know. I don't love the team, but I don't hate it. It feels in a very like weird spot to me.
just want to put in B with Nikki.
I
I feel like that's appropriate for now.
I like B, but like below Nikki's and B.
I think Nikki's
yeah, I was
is
thinking that.
distinctly better. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just realized I didn't bother to look if any people have made like transactions since putting this out.
Transaction. It's not even week 1 yet.
True.
Yeah. Like
So
there's no
true.
transactions, anything. There's not a
No.
transactions page. Oh, there's been transactions.
I think only a couple people made transactions, anyways. I
Yeah,
know
just
I'm the one.
you.
I changed my Raichu.
Yeah,
I literally
literally
changed
just
my
in
Raichu, that
Hydra,
was it.
like swapping his team. Mr. Tog has a different
Yeah.
Raichu and then a Terra type on Hoop. So we're fine.
Yeah, the biggest thing is I changed my Raichu.
Yeah.
I have no idea why I picked up
You
the
know, you're
all-in-one with no
thinking
ability.
That's
about changing your Raichu.
true.
I
Very
was
true.
thinking about it. Nothing's confirmed yet. At 2 weeks in the past. I mean, present.
Future even.
This is Leafy Boy. Been next. I remember logos.
Yes,
I
I believe
promise.
so.
This
Yes.
team's
It is
busted.
Spin.
Yeah, this team is kind of quick.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how we let him get Spectre or True Rapid Gouging Fire, but God help
Uh,
us.
I didn't get to pick since he had Spectre, so I'm taking no responsibility for that.
I think like one of my only gripes. I'm not a big fan of Urshifu being your only water, but I think that's kind of a personal thing where I just prefer my water. I want to have like a bulky
Well,
water.
yeah.
And,
I
like,
also like a
valid.
bulky water, and I can agree.
Urshifu is also not like not the worst.
I'd say it's got good physical, but it's pretty frail, especially.
Yeah. Mandibuzz Florg's Bronzong is not fun to try and break though.
It's
Oh, yeah, no.
unbreakable. The Dunsparce is busted. Gregory is busted. This team's S tier.
I think, yeah, S tier. I think there's not much debate about it.
The only bad mon is Skuntank.
And Skuntank's not even like that bad.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, he's
I will say his speed is questionable, but beyond
Catching
that,
Fire's actively just give him a +1.
that's so
That's
true.
that's his actual
Yeah.
speed.
That's real.
Scarf exists too.
Yeah, like it could be like booster speed shocks. Like there's a way to there are definitely ways to patch that kind of weird speed tier.
Yeah. That's a one weakness, but it's not a bad one to have, considering how cracked this is otherwise.
Spin
I
have
can
mercy.
definitely. Please don't go 10-0.
He did
That'd be bad
not
of you.
have mercy to me.
Real. Oh, what do you mean? You haven't battled him yet, Muck?
Yeah, you haven't battled him yet. What are you talking
I've
about?
seen it in the stars.
Does Mandibuzz still get defog?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so he has two. Yeah. Okay. No, there's not much to say. It's just real good.
Just S. I think, yeah, it's our S. I think, right?
Yeah, I'm comfortable putting it different. If we
Unless
find
Zom
another
took some
S,
fresh heal, then
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
if we find something else S later on, we can always like come back to it and decide which ones we feel are better.
Yeah.
Okay, this one I also know because I battle him week 1. Totally haven't already done that. This is
Wait,
Mhm.
friend.
Ren. I this I don't love this team and I don't hate it. I think it's really neat. There's a lot of kind of cool stuff going on.
It's very fast.
It is very fast.
It wins the hazard game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fast and wins the hazard game.
I wish it had a
That's
ghost
pretty
type.
cool.
Yeah, a ghost type
it
would
has
definitely.
Rotom, but that's not real.
Yeah. Base Rotom's not real.
That sure is a Pokemon that can block Rapid Spin.
I will say they do have two of like some of the scariest Terra Captains with Entei and Yanmega, especially that Yanmega.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
really good Tails.
Yeah.
I've recently taken the Trapagos pill, so I appreciate it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Carcos is very. I think it works well with this team.
Yeah, you're not
For sure.
forced to run mono boots on it,
Exactly.
which is nice.
So many things set up hazards on this team too. Like just
Yeah.
so many.
Probably my biggest
Yeah.
gripe is that its fairy type isn't real at all.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
demo.
you put some respect on Granville. He's great. He's not real, but he's great.
He's better now that he's a fairy type.
It's true. I wanna Terra that guy at some point. I just wanna try him out. Fun.
Terra dogs. You
Terra
like
dog.
those.
You're Terra dogs and Terra birds. They're apparently my thing. I didn't even turn off my Discord notifications. It's fine.
I just got a light novel sent to me to
Oh,
read
boy.
after this recording.
Do
Fun.
we? I feel like this is an A tier,
Yeah,
personally.
I would definitely put this in A comfortably.
Yeah, this team rocks. Get it? And actually more
Uh,
spikes. But that's
It
beyond
will
the
rock.
point.
It got 2 rocks and it spikes and it T spikes.
I think that it will definitely spin into action.
That's real. I don't,
Um,
I don't. Maybe I'm alone in this, but there's almost like there's part of me that likes it just as much. I don't know what it
We can
is.
move it up. I mean,
I
I'm not
mean,
opposed to putting it in
I
this for
think we
now.
put it as a baseline for A for now, and then once we see what else falls into A, we can always.
I think
Okay,
both teams
that
are
works.
genuinely. Excuse me. I think both teams are genuinely terrifying.
Yeah, agreed.
Absolutely.
To be fair, I don't think there are many teams in this that aren't terrifying.
My team's bad.
Your team is not bad. You hush.
Yeah, my team's worse. Come
Look,
on.
another logo I actually recognize, buddy.
Oh, okay.
We love that guy.
Yeah, I forgot that he just made this.
He has my monkey. He already has my vote.
That's so real.
We found the treadhead.
We found the treadhead. We did indeed.
Ground 4 chart head too. That's crazy.
It really is.
Yeah, it's like a round 2 mon.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, that's a round 7 ton, so maybe we were cooking.
That's so true.
Ton's weird though. It's either round 1 or like round 6. I'm noticing.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
real. I feel like this is one of those teams that has like the first 3 rows are terrifying, and then the last 3 are like they'll maybe come once potentially.
You're excluding Ton in that, right?
The last like the 3 down here, I mean, like Livani Gabite.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. I thought you said the first. I misunderstood. I thought you said the first 2 rows are really good, and the bottom 2 aren't as good. I'm like, first 2 plus Ton?
No, the first 3 rows are like cracked, and then these guys will like show up maybe one time.
The NFE squad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that being said, those first 3 rows are like a legitimate team just on their own anyways.
Yeah. True.
Hamrot plus Annihilate is pretty cool. Like, good luck spinning or defogging against this team.
Yep. I think I'd say high B to A. For sure.
Yeah, it's tough because like the last 3 I feel really hold it back. Like
Last 3, yeah. I think
this
that's what I'm
team,
kind of leaning more towards high B because of that.
yeah, like it doesn't super need webs. Like Livani being there is cool, and like bringing webs once will probably be pretty cracked. But I feel like overall it's a little unnecessary. And then like Gabite's there, I guess. Same with
Yeah.
Marini.
Yeah, baby Garchomp, baby Toxapex.
Yeah,
They'll do something, maybe.
Gabite makes progress.
Gabite makes progress.
He does.
You know who else makes progress? That Samurai right there.
Yeah.
He is the progress maker.
I like Terra Fergaraf a lot.
Yeah.
It's very cool. Yeah.
Terra Colossal is like fine. You get rid of its terrible typing, but I don't know how much it'll really do. But
I mean, it becomes a bulky spinner. It's
yeah,
got really good bulk.
it does. I think high B is like high B maybe low A later on. I think is
I think, yeah, I agree with that.
once we kind of like reevaluate the I'm definitely putting it like top of B.
Yeah, that works.
Look, it's a Tog next.
It's
Who
me.
it is.
Eek. I don't even know what this team's gonna be, but it's gonna be good.
Just pretend this is the other Raichu. Wait, oh, I forgot you picked up Garchomp late. I was like, did we really leave Garchomp till round 12? But I forgot that was a trick.
Actually, you're looking at. I don't have a Garchomp here.
True, he doesn't exist yet. Oh boy. Hiram Glowking Gliscor will always be terrifying.
That's yeah.
Just always. Trying to
And
remember what we
So I
said. Though.
ran Rillabombee Garchomp in a draft recently, and I got Joseph for it, and I didn't love it. That being said, I think your team is better than the team I ran it on.
Real.
Because I had a Keldeo that weighed me down.
That's so real. Or Keldeo. I remember what
average
it was.
Keldeo division.
Yeah. I like your Terra captains a lot. I think Terra Incineroar. And of course, Terra
Yeah.
Porygon Z is a delete button.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my week one. I absolutely haven't played yet. He was my delete button.
Good hazards, good removal. That's a whole Kyurem right there.
Yeah, your Double Dragon's kind of delusional, but I'm here for it.
Double Dragon,
my-
Double Fairy. Triple Dragon.
I
There's a
mean-
Twilus there.
What's your Magnezone?
I don't have. I don't want to talk about it. He died in a war.
No Drag Mag. You do have Mimikyu, every Eagle's favorite Pokemon. So, you know, that's pretty cool.
True, very true.
So I only have 2 dragons, don't I? Unless I'm blind.
Yeah, you have 3.
No, we got Kyurem, I got Twilus.
Right,
Garchomp?
Garchomp doesn't exist yet, of course.
Oh, you're right.
In post, I should just put like a very like noticeable, just like red X over the Garchomp.
Yeah.
I'm sad Gibble wasn't drafted.
Real. I'm having trouble deciding like where I want to put it's like very scary. But there's also like a couple things I'm like I don't know how I feel about it.
I know I could not do well with this team. Me personally could not find success with this team.
Well, Quable's my go. I know you guys don't like it, but I love that guy.
And that's why I'm saying I personally could not
Yeah.
find success with it.
That's fair.
I'm having such a hard time deciding what tier I want this in. Like it's definitely a good team. It just feels like a really funky team.
I love my funky teams.
Same.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, go get your monkey back from Dreas. He stole it.
He's wanted to give it back. I'm like, no, I don't want him this time. I want my you want to trade for my Glowking. I'm like, need my Glowking this time. I'm sorry.
Real. Am I struggling so much with like what tier I want this in? How do we like it compared to like how do we like this team compared to like Drees team compared to Endless?
I like it. I will be brutally honest. I like it more. I like it. I don't think I like it more than Nikki's.
That's fair.
I like it more than subs.
Yeah, I definitely like it more than subs, like that without a doubt.
I will remember this.
Sorry, my bad. I think we should target STO because I really like him and he's super
True.
cool.
Hell yeah. That's more like it.
Is that what you want me to say? Okay, there we go.
There we go.
One video.
Um,
Yeah, I think I'm comfortable. I almost want to like do this and then put Tog in B.
Yeah, I'm okay with
I kind of like that.
Oh, you shot sub. That's freaky.
My goat never washed. That being said, he has like 800 frauds.
Oh boy. Okay, now Phil, we'll
Yeah,
go have to actually remember who's this is. This
Hunter?
this Hunter? I think it's Hunter. Not Glass. I know everyone else is.
I know who the
I think
last
it's Hunter.
bulls are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. This is Hunter. We're good.
Yippee! She
Yippee!
Joseph Gomorrah Lucky! Yay!
I hope that's Zarude does.
I'm sorry, we got
I
two
do.
cool Watto types.
We do. I love Iraq. I still needed to draft Iraq. So fun. Love that guy.
Take the
Is
Dupidal pill. That one can tear.
I tried to get my Iraq into Terra. I was told no.
Dupidal can contain Oko things if it's choice band liquidation, tail water, water bubble. I'm not letting you do that with an attack stat higher than 55.
Oh, that's so real.
Oh, but it has 20 base speed, perfect for Trick Room. No! Dupidal's a real mon.
That's... I'm beyond my Araquanid and Terra mismatch of. I'm trying to decide if I like this. I mean, like
I'll say, I
Goldango
have a little.
Glimmy is great.
I will say I'm a little sad Meloetta cannot Terra. So that is a very
Yeah,
strong Terra.
that's
It's a
very
fun
true.
Terramon. I do like, I mean, this Terra has up as normal psychic bug, right?
I think those are the ones you wanted it to be. I don't think it's the ones that they are.
No, it's not those. It's the ones I wanted it to be.
I don't.
Just,
I feel like this team lacks like overall like it has bulk but doesn't have any like really defensive pieces.
that's Psychic Electric Fairy. Responsible.
Yeah.
No, this team's bulk is like, especially defensive Raconid and like bulky Joe.
Like kind
Yeah,
of
it's
Zarude, sort of.
Yo, you put some respect on jungle healing.
I
25% plus gets rid of status conditions.
don't know how I feel about this one. It's not like we should have said this at the beginning. Disclaimer: I don't think any of these teams are bad. I just think some are not like to the level of insanity as other ones, and I feel like this one's a little bit on the lower end of that insanity.
I didn't think one team's bad. It's mine. The rest are pretty
Oh,
good.
I think the main issue is just it's not that bulky.
yeah. There's not
That's the
enough.
biggest thing. It's
Go ahead, go ahead.
so yeah, that's the main thing that's kind of make me like not like it as much.
Yeah,
It's pretty aggressive. I just don't know if it's aggressive enough.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, if I have like an actual dedicated hyper offense, I'd be fine with Gopal. But like,
Um, that being said, this is kind of the antithesis of a me team. So I don't think I could do well with it, but I'm not saying that he can't do well with it.
Yeah, and I'm sure like any of these players could do even if we like made an F tier for one of these teams and put it in there. I'm sure our players could still do well because Victini is just full of players that I'm scared of. But
yeah,
on paper, I'm not sure I like this one. It's like threatening. They have a lot of threats. I just don't think they have the bulk to like support those threats and like keep them safe.
So I use Golden Go in a weird way. I love Golden Go in draft, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't stack with it. It's just the most amazing special utility mon of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Which and I get you have the Glimboa. So you have that has that potential. But I think not having a defensive backbone, you're limiting Joe and what he can do. What makes Joe
Agreed.
so threatening is you don't know if it's going to be offensive, bulky, setup, choice, utility. It can do everything, and you're really limiting it on what you can do here.
it's yeah, you're really pressuring it to be defensive. on his
Yeah.
bill.
And that's the only actual analysis I'm going to give for this. I'm going to go back to being stupid now. I like fish, but not that fish. That fish is bad.
I,
Fish
I,
is
I
kind of
I will also
yeah. I don't
say
like fish.
neither of their removers are mons that want to be a remover every week.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah,
but I think Aleki's okay doing it.
Yeah, it's like fine, but I feel like with Lecky, you're better off like setting screen, like nuking something.
I mean, for this team, screens, rapid spin, explosion, or volt switch, depending on your pivot move of choice, isn't awful.
Yeah.
Um, but you're right though. Once again, limiting Lecky and what it can do.
Right.
And I just feel like that's my big gripe with this team is it's limited and forcing rolls.
I
yeah.
agree.
Think yeah, it's probably be below sub. I think
Like
at the
I
moment.
don't like the toxic debris Glumola set, but I think the corrosion set's really sick. But I don't know if you can run the corrosion set on this week because you don't have a defensive core to play around it. You need
Right.
the toxic spike pressure.
Right.
Or like
Yeah.
Azu, you're probably gonna be huge power on those weeks because you can't play the sap simple trapple game. Because you don't have a way to bait a grass move in either. Or any real reason to be the immune other than Azu herself.
I mean, it baits it itself because most people assume it probably is huge power, right?
That's yeah. But at the same time, because it could be sap simple and you don't have a lot of defensive options, I'm just gonna run T-Bolt.
That's so.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I think this is. I'd put this in C.
Below sub, probably. I think yeah, I think I feel
Yeah.
like sub's better.
I think
Just
Sub has less usable mons, but his mons have more versatility.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
and like,
I'm okay putting them whoever you guys want.
and even like some of his like ones we're calling fraud, even some of them like have their uses. It feels like it like synergizes a little bit better.
Yeah, I can agree. Just because I mean, with fraud mons, you can cook a little bit. Like, I'm sure you could run an AV cleaver or something and have it work.
All right.
Is
Mr. Shadows himself.
Sneeze or Rillaboom Bolt. Terrifying.
yeah, I did. Spoilers. I can't say I fight this week. I totally didn't already fight this week.
And he totally brought Bolt, right?
Totally. It was not fun. Like it was fun to prep for in the sense that like I had to really cook, but also it's just terrifying.
Yeah, because I think yeah, because he came in and immediately got 3 picks for whoever. I think it was
Yes.
Kalu that left. So picking that up instantly was that no one could stop it. It's just
Yeah.
I see
that would have been great.
one gripe with this team, and that gripe would have been fixed in Gen 8 or NetDex.
That's so.
And that's your only removal is Sizzle, because Rotom Wash
Yes.
and Landers lost it.
Agreed.
I mean, that's true, but at the same time, SP on Magic Bounce does kind of help this disincentivize clicking the hazard move.
Mm-hmm.
So that does help a bit in that respect.
And the team is a little bit on the slow end as well, because like outside of Sneasler, which is always going to outspeed everything always.
You have such good priority in
Yeah.
Raging Bolt, Sizzle, and Rillaboom.
I think
Yes.
that kind of makes up for the lack
It definitely
of speed.
helps. Yeah.
And you also got Tricker Mouth, just like the ENC and SPN.
Yes.
And Bronzor
Absolutely.
even,
And
if you ever
Bronzor,
bring
yeah.
that.
Hey, that's one of the battle 1-point mons.
It honestly is.
It's not bad, yeah.
That's a steel type, not weak. That's a steel type that's immune to ground and not weak to ice. There's like 3 of those in the format.
Therapist
It
Sharp
beats
is awesome.
Mammal Swine. Yeah.
Why'd you have to bring my boy into it?
Because he has one of the best offensive stab combinations in the game.
Yep.
I feel like there's like I don't think there's much to say. It feels like a solid like A team.
Yeah, I think I like this more than the other A team.
Yeah, like
I
it feels pretty
honestly think-
coherent. Go ahead.
I honestly think I like Endless's better, but it's very close.
Look at
Let me
it.
see Endless's again.
Actually, yeah, no, I do
Oh yeah,
agree.
I forgot
I
this
like
was a
Endless.
total team. Yeah, agreed.
Not by like a lot, but I do like it better.
Yeah, I think it's close. It's definitely arguable, but I do think.
It's the
Yes.
guy who's
I like
gonna
it.
win the league.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Then,
Came to
Is
me in a
him.
dream.
all right. Next is Mr. Zom. I
Yep.
think it's Mr. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, I don't like the team itself, and I think maybe that's more of a me thing. Like, I don't like Gren. Mesprit's a little weird. I think it works for the team. It just feels a little funky here.
From the future, I think he's +2, +10.
Yes.
yes,
So
I mean, it's still Zom. Like we said, our players are very good. Even if we don't like their team, they can still absolutely cook. I just
absolutely.
scary.
yeah. On paper, I'm just not like craziest fan of this team. It's got a lot
No.
going for it. I like Zamasu plus Zapdos. I like Guizing. I love Terra Torterra and Regidrago. I don't know.
Yep.
I wish he had a good status as well before Zama.
He is Ursaring.
Oh shit. That's a Pokemon.
It is. I
I
kind of
wish
wish it was like
I wish
Terra Ursaring.
I wish he had a better status as well for Zama.
That's real.
Also, I do like Cinderace on Zamazenta team. That way, it gets really hard to want a hazard sack against it. Considering his
Mhm.
only other removal is Wheezing.
I liked when I had in CMM, the two of them worked well together.
Mm-hmm.
They did not work together with Dragonite. That was
Fair.
too many physical offense mods.
I feel
Well, not too little, too late. I wish it was one of the other lake spirits, but probably because of cost, it couldn't be.
yeah. And like Mesprit's not bad, and I think I get why it's here. I just don't know if
No,
I like it.
I like the lake spirit on the team. It just I wish it was one of the better ones.
That's fair.
That's all it
Yeah.
is. It's his their tails are super sick. The Prag's still on for like $1 is not bad. Squeezing rocks.
Squeezing does rock.
I know. I feel like if he threw like replace Torterra and Ring with like 2 defensive mons, this would be a very me team.
That's fair.
Um,
I mean, it has Zamazenta, of course it would be.
well, not even that. You have good defensive flying type. You have Cinderace. You have a fucked up dragon.
Right.
You have your poison type who wants you draft in like round 6. You forgot. it speaks to me. You have your weird mix attacker that you're gonna run maybe twice, realize you don't like them, and then
Never
and
bring
then
them again.
and then complain about them
I feel
after
called
the thing
out.
ends. I like the team. I don't know. It's something I would draft with some changes.
That's fair. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's one of those teams where like I personally am not a big fan, but I think it does have a lot going for it.
That was me
For
with
sure.
like Tog's team and smaller teams. I think out of the teams we've looked at like those, I personally could do the best with this.
Right.
I wish I had a ghost type.
Yeah.
Who needs a
That's-
ghost
yeah.
type?
Spins free. Yep.
Not that you're really playing the hazard game, because your only real options
Yeah.
are Mesprit, Torterra, and I think Weezing gets T-Spikes, and Greninja
Yeah.
gets Spikes. But
Yeah.
Greninja is your best special attacker, that it's not Regidrago. So I don't think you can really afford running Spikes.
Yeah, that's true. I think high B, low A.
I know how. So this team terrifies me.
Really?
So I've been thinking about it this entire section of how I would tear it apart, and I see this team's weakness. I'm not going to say why. I'm not going to let him prepare
Think-
for it.
I
But
think I'll put it big low A, if you think.
I think it's definitely an A tier team. I think it has some flaws, but I think that the player can justify those flaws
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
still go 10-0 plus
definitely.
50.
I
Yeah.
think I do like the other A teams better on paper, but I think I do agree that
Yeah, so just we can put our lowest A for right now. But
I
Let's
think
talk about
we all
GOAT
agree.
next.
true.
Mr. and Hydra, let's go.
Heck yeah, we just talked about this
The-
team, so
The
slightly more.
Artiste.
We just talked about auto teams. What are you talking about?
True, you're so right.
It was like an hour ago. Short-term memory.
Yeah, dementia.
Maybe I do have dementia. Maybe that's why I forgot to unmute my speakers both times.
Your Honor, my client's just goofy.
So real.
So real.
Oh yeah, that's right. Him.
Him.
Yeah, what's up, Eric? Did you get a real ability yet? No? Alright. Thanks for
Dragon
saying.
Vaporeon. Terra Dragon Vaporeon's cool.
It is.
Or just fire, water, grass core plus electric, which is weak to both.
It
What I
covers
like
both.
about this team is that you have a good physical attacker, and then you have a pretty good special attacker, even if it requires setup, which means Valiant can be whatever it wants.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there are a whole lot of like holes in this team besides like the weird kind of speed gap that it has.
You brought up the Oricorio before.
Yeah, and the Oricorio feels a little out of place here to me. I don't know if I love it. But I feel like outside of Oricorio, it's a very solid lineup of not.
The more I look at this team, the more I love Heatran on this team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why I'm talking about status of Zobos today, why that's on the brain. But God, Heatran is like
Mr.
immune to
Status
toxic,
Absorber.
immune to burn. You can't. I mean, you sure can freeze it, but like
It just pauses off a
fire.
fire move.
Yeah, and Thunder Wave kind of sucks.
Otherwise sucks, but
If you're expecting
Yeah,
the Thunder
I'm
Wave,
not
you've
feeling
got,
for
you've got
that.
a Burb right there. Or a Donphan.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like this team. And maybe that's a little bit of bias, but I love a team that can both be like really speedy and scary and can also set up Trick Room and sweep you. I
Yeah.
think
That is
that's a
a very
really
you
cool,
team.
like, yeah. I like this team a lot.
It's really Gen 4 pilled.
A little bit.
So I just see that we
It is. Just a little.
just those two mods, but like you replace that Iron Valiant with like like a Latias, and then like that Vaporeon with a Rotom appliance, and then
Plays off a Gyarados.
the Gyarados, yeah, and then you have the Rotom appliance instead of the Donphan.
Yeah.
And then you could have like lead Machamp instead of Sinistcha, and boom, we're playing Gen 4 OU.
I love that meta game.
That metagame is a metagame I know very little about. That was hard to
That's so real.
I tried to learn it, but I just know Explosion go silly.
Yeah.
So I like that.
The most I know about the Gen 4 metagame is the Gen 4 lead metagame.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Of like, I think it's about Dragonite beats Machamp. Machamp beats.
Guitar.
You don't really
Right.
lead T-Tar.
Well,
Machamp beats
yeah.
Azelf leads. Azelf leads beat T-Tar leads. It's this weird. Not T-Tar leads. Dragonite. It's scuffed.
Machamp beating as. I
Because
don't
yeah,
know why.
Yeah.
it's because I think it does enough to focus to dynamic punch, bullet punch kills,
Yeah, I think
and
so.
due to confusion, you can try to withstand rocks
Right.
because they're gonna typically taunt you or rock when you have a sash. It's awful.
Yeah. I don't, maybe it's like a little bit of bias because I like the style of this team a lot, but I kind of feel like this is another like a maybe high beat.
I think
I like the team.
right now I can put it. I'm torn where to put it. Like a
My
high
issue with-
B or a lowest A.
My issue with Victini teams is I think they're all pretty good.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue. It's like
Yeah. None of the teams are bad. Yeah.
none of you drafted a bad team for us to make fun of. Dang it!
I need sauce, and you've only drafted good things. I need one of you to take the L next time
Exactly.
and draft something stupid, so I can have that as an example for the entire
Real.
the draft. So get on that. But until then, yeah, this team's pretty solid. I can see it either in front of Dre's or behind Zombies. That's why I put it.
Yeah, agreed.
I think uh I think highest B.
I can live with
Oh, we have an S
Just
tier team.
oh
mainly because the only real mover is Donphan. Oricorio gets defog, but like it doesn't want to run that ever.
yeah, and like we were saying it earlier, where it feels to me like Oricorio kind of becomes it feels unnecessary when you have Kilowattrel and Donphan that do the things it does
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the main thing holding it back. So actually, I can agree with B.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
me.
It's you,
In me.
friend.
Time for me to just sit here and listen.
So that sure is an iron crown.
It's not. Yeah, you got your steel psychic.
Your
you,
speed tier is pretty good.
you have two Crep classics here. You have the Steel Psychic and the Panic Jolteon to fix my speed.
Yeah.
Speaking of this, is really the video. As of today, Jolteon is now OU in GSC.
Woo.
Yes. Good for
So
him.
I mean, in 2 weeks from now, the
Yeah,
stars
He
in
is
have
2 weeks.
seeing the
told me,
future.
2 weeks when we have a vision, he will be OU in GSC.
and Alakazam.
True.
And yeah, I will say about Roaring Moon. I used him
You were gonna
before.
say about Alakazam. I was gonna be like, oh, we're really going into this GSC tangent. Okay. Um,
I was like, for Roaring Moon, I did not like it that much personally when I ran it before, just because it's so like one dimensional.
that's in factual. You have not run Boosto Special Defense, Roost, Jawlock, Dragon Dance.
Okay, that I have not done, but for the most part, it does one thing. You know what it's there to do.
The last time I had Roaring Moon, I had it with Gouging Fire on a Sun team, and I didn't bring it that much because Gouging Fire kind of always outshined it, but it felt useful to me. So I kind of wanted to try it outside of Sun and outside of the shadow that Gouging Fire.
Okay, yeah,
Shows a
not
big
much.
shadow.
Yeah, Gregory is Gregory, so
Yeah.
I love my
Okay,
physical type. My physical types? Oh my god.
Real.
My physical attackers that can't get boned.
Yeah.
Yippee, yippee, yippee. Dragon Dance with no punishment.
Also, full disclosure, that Roaring Moon was supposed to be in Urshifu, but since I couldn't do the double bear, I decided, screw it, I'm doing double moon now.
And then you
could have
took
done.
subs
You
and
could have done
Amethyst.
Water Bear.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, maybe it's a hot take, but I really don't like water.
Water Bear
I
is
don't either. To be fair,
gas.
that's
Water
valid.
Bear is gas. I don't know what you're
I
talking
just
about.
think. I just think. I just think Quavel's just better as a water fighting.
Fuck you off your gourd.
And it kind of comes back to the thing where, like, if I'm gonna get a water, I want it to like have more use.
That's why you get your Primarina and your Water Bear.
Real.
Sorry, there's other bulky waters, but come on. Yo.
That I have
Sorry,
a
you get your
Blastoise.
Mola. Get your little Mola if you want.
Fair.
That's a spin-off.
Yeah.
With breaking potential.
Also, my only spin.
Hey, at least you have a ghost type.
True.
That's new.
That's
That's progress for you.
I've been really liking this. I mean, in the future, I'm sure I'll really like this Houndstone.
Absolutely,
Houndstone's cool.
It's very cool.
he's a cool little guy.
I mean, you got a cool support mod in Iron Moth. So I've gotten T spikes once and I've never recovered from it.
So I feel that.
I like Taylor Chestnut. I like your Taylors. Jokes aside, I think you're a really solid team with a really solid speed ladder. The only downside is that Blastoise has to be defensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said,
to pull back the curtain of joking, haha, we did this on time thing. I have been finding that like it's a little tough to this team like defensively, just because like I have like some solid defensive options, but I don't know. It always feels like it's just not quite enough.
well, you don't have a Wish
Yeah.
Castle, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think an Amorous is bad.
I
just kind of
see,
simply put.
I thought so because I ran I funny enough, my first CDC team was Heatran, Urshifu, and this was like kind of my guys. And for the first entire half of that season, I would have totally agreed with you because I hated Amorous. It did nothing every time I brought it. And then the last half of the season, it was like my MVP. So it's kind of grown on me. I actually do like an Amaranth.
Prove me wrong.
But again,
Yeah.
I'm not rating my own team, so this is off your y'all's vibes.
I want to like an Amaranth. It's got the genie issue. It's got the genie issue if your name isn't named Landorus Tornadus Therian.
Real.
You have no moves to play with.
Yeah.
At least the name has some options. Like it's got more than ones, I feel.
Because it's got that Gen 9 power creep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got contrary superpower,
Yeah.
which is cool.
I think it's a cool skull. I don't know. I don't vibe with it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know where to put this though.
I like the team. Despite
I mean,
Animalist,
yeah,
I think it's got a really good typing. It's not Togekiss.
That's so real.
So because we're shot this gen, sadly.
Yeah. I'm excited to make
I
this
don't.
Lycanroc do thing.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited for
I
that
bet
too.
you can. Yeah.
I think it's like a next to Anhydra's. Next to
I can
Anhydra's. The
like
thing
below
is
or
though,
above.
I could see it in the low A, but my heart says highest B.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
But my personal bias is saying put it in low A.
Here's my personal bias.
Yeah, so put it in low A.
I feel like we shouldn't go off personal.
I'll give you the voice of reason then.
Oh, good deciding factor.
I think high B is to play.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And now we got the DTO team.
Oh, this is going right here.
Yeah, I wish.
Oh
This
no,
team's
don't go.
terrible.
Oh, I can't take it back off.
This
Oh no,
team is
I'm breaking
bad.
everything. It's fine. I was putting it there for now because I can't take it back off.
1 a.m. Lando draft. Okay.
Okay.
I hate this team.
I kind of like it, but I feel like there are a couple things I don't. I love Dragapult
Yeah.
Core of Primarina. That's
That's
disgusting.
where the planning ended.
Also, I don't even really hate Lando here.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fine.
It's a
works
really
with-
strong like mixed break.
It works to pull as a mixed attacker. You can go like physical Lando, special pull, or vice versa.
Right. Terra Delphox is like super cool, and I want at some point Terra Delphox.
Same.
Terra Psychic types, my beloved.
Real.
It's pretty fast. There is that weird speed gap from like Cyclozar to Fox.
I looked
It's
so
not-
long
yeah.
for a 110. I looked for ages for a 110.
The
If I look-
110 to like 115 department is a little like sparse.
It is. I mean, we got the Orgapons that helped, but yeah, only like 2 of them are good.
I'd argue they're all pretty good.
I mean, the 2 of them are. Oh, I'd say they're okay. I say the mask ones with masks are pretty good. I haven't
Okay.
seen the grass one like drafted ever.
Yeah,
It's
I kind of
because-
think Teal Mask's fraud.
Tail Mask isn't great, but Cornerstone is awesome.
I think yeah, the 3 of the masks are all good. But
I feel like this team would be a very annoying kind of like effectively because you have like core of Prim Tinkaton that can all like they're all pretty versatile in what they can do like for the team, and then you add in like Breloom, sub seed spore shenanigans, and it seems like a really annoying team to try and break, especially with like a Rotom
For sure.
back there helping it.
you can run Technician or Poison the Umbrella.
Exactly. Also, I have to point it out. There it is. There's the I forgot a poison type down there at the end.
There it is.
there he
no.
is.
Apparently, a grounded poison is required for teams for some reason. I don't like poison types.
That's so real.
But if you have no poison type, you get T-spiked.
Yep, so that was my Albach. What you doing, man? Ah,
No, I like this team. I think I like it like a pretty kind of a lot up until like Rotom Frost Arbok I don't love, but there
Oh,
is some type
okay.
overlap,
Either
but
do
like
I.
double steel, double fairy really bad to have.
Yeah, it's not a bad type double up, huh? Neither of them.
Especially because they
What?
don't share a ton of the same weaknesses. Like your Corv isn't scared of ground moves like your Tinkaton is. Your Tinkaton isn't scared of poison moves like the Primi is. I think it works.
Yeah. Where to put the team though?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I just I made it, so I see all the glowing flaws with it. I wasn't happy drafting it. I'm not happy with it now.
That's so real. I definitely like it better than our C team. That goes without question. I like it better than our C.
I think we just want to keep it where it is right there. I feel like it's a decent spot.
I kind of like it a little bit more than yours, Togs. I'll be honest, but I don't know. I feel like either this or like this. Either or is fine.
I think, yeah, there's argument for either.
All of the mods in B. And I know you're not modding for this. Still, all the mods in B.
Oh yeah.
I need to like I want to look at Togs team.
Kyurem Glowking. Kyurem's your guy.
Kyurem is my guy.
Yeah, I like
I
the
keep
two
accidentally
duality
I keep
of
accidentally
you
sweeping with
defending your team, and I'm over here like, no, this team's terrible.
I, I think the only reason I want to put Maki above your dog is because like you both have type overlap, but hers is a little bit less like egregious because they don't share the same weaknesses. While like most of your type overlap does share the exact same weaknesses.
Hey, mine
I
doesn't
think
share
that's the
poison. That's well, there's wireless, I guess, but
yeah. 'Cause,
fair
like
enough.
these are
All
both
right.
weak to steel. Neither of them likes fairy types. All of these are weak to dragon. These two are super weak to fairy. Same with Kyurem.
That's fair. All right.
I think that's the only thing pushing it like just above. But otherwise, I think they're both pretty like.
That's a fair assessment.
Once again, our B tier is just giant.
I mean, yeah.
Is there anything we want to like shift around, or are we happy with
I think I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I mean everybody's teams not that out mine were pretty solid.
it? All the teams were really, really good.
Yeah, all teams are good.
Like this
There's no-
C tier is like this like C tier is like a high B in like an average league, but Victini is just
Yeah.
so cracked that like we had to put something down here.
Yeah, absolutely. Like no, there is no bad team here at all.
Yeah, I think I'm fairly happy with. Maki's she just thinking, no, my team's bad, but I could hear it.
I'm gonna say the glaring weakness to you two after the recording's over, because I don't want to spoil it to everybody.
Yes, tell me
Okay.
the glaring
Yep.
weakness right before we battle, please. I did not mean to click that button. Fine. I'll cut it out later.
I mean, I'll tell you anyways. I don't care. I am due for a crap loss. I've won the last three. I'm waiting for it.
you have the Primi. I'm cooked.
She's really all I got. That team's terrible.
Your team really isn't that bad.
It's fine. Yeah.
I'll let you know when I figure out what I'm doing against the Primi, because right now I don't know.
Just sludge wave poison like you always do. 10%, actually 100 killed me.
Okay. All right, well, seeing as we're now all losing our minds, I think that's probably a good place to end this. Sorry this is coming out like 2 weeks late. We all have unfortunately have lives. We've had a lot going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the end of
Yeah.
that sentence. There's nothing else to add.
We have lives. That is all.
We have lives in their pain.
Yes.
Tune in next time for Tog's Grand Revival or something. I don't know.
Even more tangents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't get mad at us, or do. Whatever works.
You can send all hate mail to Tog's DMs, and
Yes.
he will ban you accordingly.
Yeah. That is true.
If we need 6 replacements after this, oopsie daisies.
Oopsie daisy. Oh, goodness.